Well, yesterday I went 6 for 9, and today I'm 0 for 8.
Wow, that's kind of crazy how the swings happen. That's a lot
Yeah, I
of
don't
that's a lot of
think it's
losing.
been challenge
But
as
what's
well.
what's oh, Phil Ivy's two ahead of you. That's why you're racing. I see.
Yeah, I think it ratcheted up the nerves, and it's been kind of funny because yesterday I was just like banging them out when he stopped, and I realized he stopped for the standard challenge, but I
Ah,
ended up beating him for the top 8 in the standard challenge. So
really?
he's
That's
probably
so
racking up
funny.
trophies as a revenge.
That's so
Yes.
funny.
See, what I did was I both did the standard challenge and drafted to catch up to him, and also top 8.
That's kind of great to be fair. Wow.
Yes.
But we're going into the non-phantom queue because I still have one set left, so we might as well use it, you know.
I totally get that.
Yo, what's up, white faces? What's up, DC Sports 8 and MXAWNG? Teen Narwhal? What is this an inside joke I don't get? Thien, is your nickname Teen Narwhal?
It is not.
Okay. All right.
It's fine to Nguyen on everything.
DC Sports 8 asks you, does trophy racing make you draft more conservatively?
No.
Okay. That would have been my guess for you.
If anything, you want to do more off the wall stuff. Because if you learn something and other people don't catch on, you could just rack up like 5 or 6 trophies until everyone before everyone else figures it out.
So, would you say it's similar to like a constructed metagame shifting?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I think before people didn't value stuff like Mirror Retriever, Icar Wellspring, and people have started to catch on that those are like not only very good, but also the artifact control decks are very, very potent.
interesting. Well, this queue's taking a while to fill, but I guess that's just the world we live in now.
Yes.
All right, let's see who else is in contention. Ekken's right behind you.
Yes, Ekin has beaten me quite a few times.
Ekken's pretty good. I think he qualified for a Mox at one point. I don't remember. Not.
I know he's also in the High Roller Vintage Cube Discord,
Oh.
and he's making a lot of money. So
So what off the wall strategies do you like nowadays besides 13 land Avacyn deck?
uh, I want to say my favorite decks are like some combination of red, white, black control with
Yeah.
like 13 14 lands.
Okay. So the deck I showed you earlier was red green, five color, which is I think it was probably similarly philosophically to the deck you showed me, but it was slightly different. You know.
I think it's pretty different on like a pretty big axis. Is that uh, I don't think green decks have as many artifact synergies, which thematically makes a lot of sense.
Anzi D saying, "I'm trying to get the tech for the trophy race." Well, I don't really. It seems rather impossible considering how much time is left.
There's like 45 days.
Yeah, even if I got one every day, I wouldn't catch up to either of you, assuming you went at a reasonable rate, and that's reasonable.
Yeah.
the yeah, it's a lot easier to bang out a draft than it is like a legacy league. What if I got 28 in one day? That would be like 40. I don't think the Qs even fire fast enough for that, right?
Yeah, I don't think so. And you can't double up on single on the
Yeah.
same Q type.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. What do we got here? We got a Falcon Wrath Aristocrat and an licensed integration. I'm down for some black red good stuff.
It's like you're first picking a red card and then also first picking a black card, and then second picking a black card. Yeah, I like those picks. Uh, I do think red black has a fundamental deck building problem in this format.
Yeah, but we can also just be white red splash black, you know.
Yes, that is true.
So I'm gonna take these two, and if we're straight black red, we'll see if we can make it not.
Aggressive.
Yeah, I think I do agree the aggressive version of this deck is probably not that good, but Dokomai wants to know what's the issue with black red in this format or red black.
Uh, the aggressive decks get bricked pretty easily, and the hard part is trying to break serve after you brick. Because of how the decks are constructed, um, it's really hard for red black to get incremental advantage. So you basically have to draw like runner removal spells slash um, the like aggressive creatures on curve. So
Yeah,
you're just getting a lot for your deck.
I'm gonna take this cast down over the ritual.
Agreed.
Yeah, because I don't think. I mean, you could be. It's not too difficult to be a three-color deck if you want. I just think that probably cast on is critical to the deck no matter what. Whereas Jund, I'm not sure about. Like, we're committing to like. We'd be hard committing to those three colors by that point, right?
Yeah, I like Jund, but I prefer Jund to be base green black instead of base red.
All right. Do you agree with Daredevil here?
I do, but I also acknowledge it's a very weak pack.
Yeah. So the thing about Daredevil, it doesn't look like it on the surface. Is this card is just really, really good. Like it, there certain decks have a huge problem with this card. Also, it good with our Falcon Wrath Aristocrat since it is a human. All right. Are we Pirate Spellbombing or Fire Husking or something else?
I think the Spellbomb is just the best card.
Okay, I agree. Spellbomb's gone up so much for me. Especially good with Daredevil as well. Just like cheap artifacts are pretty good with Daredevil as well.
Yeah.
There appears to be some music in the background.
I live off a main street, so
Oh.
people blast music, and then there's also drag racing that happens at night. Like it's really annoying.
Yeah, I've heard your drag racing before.
Yeah.
Not that like I mean, it's just incidental, right? It's not too bad, but
No, it's quite awful sometimes, but I have a very nice apartment otherwise, so it it is what it is.
alright, this pack is not great. What would you take?
Orcish Vandal.
Yeah, I agree. This card has also gone up for me.
I think this deck is insane, and having double Orcish Vandal kind of ruins the flow of your draft.
Yeah, it's whatever. Are we puzzle nodding or skin brand goblinding? Or neither?
So definitely the Puzzle Knot. I don't think the Skin Brand Goblin is a playable card because of what I had previously mentioned about actions.
I agree with you actually. I've not I think that card is not great. Pyrowild Shaman's fine and Rampager's obviously pretty good.
I actually disagree with the Pyre Wild Shaman. It is one of the ways that aggro can actually get can overcome incremental card advantage slash stabilizing from an opponent, but it's still very low power level compared to everything else that's going on in the format.
Okay, that's fair.
I guess if you would think of an aggro deck in an average format, I would take the dragon.
Yeah, this
Um,
card has also been better than I've expected it to be.
yes, I would agree with that. But as I was about to say, if you think about the average power level of most limited decks when they're aggressive, usually they get hosed by like a rare or two from your opponent, and it's a format with twice the amount of rares.
Hmm.
And because people are using picks on higher end rares, uh, that also means that like there's a higher density of good uncommons that are going to be in people's decks as well.
I'm gonna ask chat real quick. How bad is the static for y'all chat? I hear it from a little bit from Thien, but I don't know if it's that bad for everyone else. Also, we're waiting for a pick anyways, so I don't know. Like this deck is fine so far. Okay,
Yes,
so
I like that.
Dokamoy says the static is audible but not end of the world. Armath says I don't really hear it. Yeah, I think that's probably what happens when you have a. Are you on a laptop?
I am on a laptop.
Yeah, that's what happens if you don't have headphones on a laptop. I think. Um,
Yeah,
do you want a Cathodian or Battle Rattle or
no, Cathodian, not even close. Get
yeah,
that in there.
3 for 3? Ooh, um, that was really loud. Whatever that was.
Yeah, people just living their lives in my neighborhood.
Vroom
Uh,
vroom.
yeah, I like the Orcish Vandal a lot here.
Okay. How many Vandals is too many?
Uh, I I have played five, so I do not know the answer.
Okay. I'm gonna just take Peace Strider. I don't think it. I mean,
Yeah,
I've seen a deck where Joyous Familiar actually looked really good, but probably not for us.
agreed.
Doesn't matter. Maybe Team or Battle Rage, I guess.
I actually like Divest as a sideboard card.
Okay, that's fair. I've not played a Divest yet, but I could see it being okay in the right matchup.
It usually breaks up Sanctum Gargoyle chains.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Might main deck this, probably won't, but we'll see.
Yeah, agreed.
I've definitely played that in like a 7 Gleaming Barrier deck or whatever. Speaking of which, I'm gonna just take the Heartless Poach though.
Yeah. Wait, actually, it should have been Gleaming Barrier, but that shouldn't be that bad.
Okay, yeah, we're not giving up. The Scarab God, huh? Can I splash that?
Uh, it would have been a lot easier to splash if we had the Gleaming Barrier. That was just my bad.
Yeah, but I think that's a correct pick. Um, I want to take the Scarab
Oh,
God
oh.
and probably an artifact.
Yeah, my picks are Scarab God and Air Retriever.
Okay. Yeah, so you can loop Mirror Retrievers with double Orcish Vandal, and that's like kind of actually a key part of these decks.
Yes.
Scarab God is just so insanely stupid. Like on any stable board, this card just wins the game.
Yeah, like that's part of the reason why I don't want to be playing aggro decks because something
Yeah.
like this Scarab God can come down.
I mean, this is a mid-range deck so far that just happens to be black-red.
Yes, agreed.
So that's fine. I mean, Falcon Wrath the Aristocrat is a fine card in a mid-range deck too.
Yes, also agree.
So I'm not
It,
unhappy where we. Sorry, what were you about to say?
Falcon Wrath the Aristocrat is super hard to kill.
Yeah. So is Avulchi's Daredevil.
Yes.
I mean, you can kill it, but you know what the problem with killing it is? It just keeps coming for more.
You can put it in the cred.
Yeah. You can also sack it to your Aristocrat, which is super powerful. Like,
Yeah, 4 mana, give a creature +1/+1 and indestructible. That's
yep.
what I signed up for.
Also, so the other reason that Rapacious Dragon has gone up for me is the same reason Contract Killing was so good in Ixalan. It just lets you splash things for free.
Yes.
I don't know if all of you remember triple Ixalan draft, but Contract Killing was like probably the best black common by a lot.
I don't agree with that statement, but sure.
Uh, okay, I don't. What else was even in the debate anymore?
Skullduggery. That
Oh,
was such a
sure, sure. Skullduggery was number one. Contract Killing was like probably top five at least.
yeah. I think it came solidly second. Just skullduggery was so important in with how stupidly swingy Ixalan was.
Yeah, Dragon or Mirror Retriever number two.
Mirror Retriever number two.
Yeah. So the other thing I discovered about this format is it's so easy to get expensive stuff. I mean, like, yeah, the Dragon's a good card, but it's actually hard to get enough quality early stuff, I think.
Agreed.
I'm gonna take Brimstone Volley over Joria, unless if you think that's a huge error.
No, I actually this is a lot closer. If we didn't have the Scarab God, I think Crimson Volley would be obvious. But if we're already splashing blue, uh, I'm not as sure.
So we have one, two, four, five, six artifacts. Obviously, this is historic, but if you're curving this into this, like you're probably that doesn't actually matter, right? So I'm not going to count that.
Yeah, I think the question is always how powerful is Jorah, and I think it's matchup dependent.
I'm going to take the
Um,
Joria. Actually, it is like kind of dumb if it doesn't get removed.
yeah,
Um, this is not great for us, actually.
yeah, everything looks like a brick.
Like, I don't want another 4 or 5 drop. Really, I would rather have like a 1, 2, or a 3. But
Yeah, also agreed.
probably Iron League Steed. But
I would get a supernatural stamina for the board.
okay, I'm fine with that too. The Artisan is good, but we don't. I don't think we need a lot of expensive stuff. Like we're gonna be
Agreed.
good on that. Um, do you want a Gleaming Barrier here or Painsmith
I actually prefer the map.
map? Okay. Oh, I see. It is a blue source. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, but I just think with artifacts matters.
Mhm.
People undervalue expedition map a lot, and it's part of the reason why I could play like really lean my end count decks.
Should I Disciple of the Vault?
Yes.
It's probably going in our deck. It might not, depending on how mid rangey we end up being. But it's still like pretty good even in a mid range deck. So
Yeah.
I'm probably never cutting it. Plus, I have a lot. Like if you loop retrievers with Vandal, that's like a bunch of incidental damage, right?
Yeah.
So I this is actually pretty strong in our deck. I don't know. This is kind of a cool deck. Have you drafted a deck like this before?
It's usually the artifact shell is almost always the same.
Okay.
I just I'm usually base red white
Sure.
or black white instead of red black.
Yeah, but this time the cards just fell slightly differently. I'm gonna take the Glaze Fiend here. Do you agree?
Yes. It's interesting to see two top white common
Yeah, I
or
saw
top.
that. Yeah, Guildmage and Mirrorsmith were still there. That was kind of insane. I'm gonna take the Puzzle Knot here, though.
Yeah, agreed.
Yep, there's Unplayable Goblin. I'm gonna take the Steed, though.
Yep.
Ah, your favorite card, Cathodian.
Oh yeah. Slam
We're,
it in there.
yeah, it fits in our curve perfectly. Uh, Probably not with how we're constructed, but I don't need a 7 drop.
Yeah, agreed.
Maybe, I guess.
Sure.
This is not a Gavalier deck. You'll know when you have a Gavalier deck. This ain't it.
Yeah, definitely not it.
We have literally zero equipment. Ooh, all right. Sure. Maybe I play it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, probably not, but maybe. You know.
At worst, it's just a fine 2-1.
Oh, We can't take that, can we?
Nope. Is
It's
that
disappointing.
Skitheric next to it?
No, it's Geth. Geth is great though.
Oh wait, Geth is better.
Yeah, no. So I have a story about Geth. I'll tell you in a sec after we figure. Wow, the rest of the pack is kind of bad.
It is,
What if I just
but
take the Archangel and just
it's only a tick.
yeah, ship that ticket? I'm not giving up anything.
Whoa, wait, I actually like magnifying glass, but if you really want the one tick,
All right, I'll be responsible. Okay, so the story I'll tell about Geth was the first PTQ I ever won was a limited PTQ in Philadelphia. I was driving by myself at like 4 a.m. from Maryland because it takes like, at 5 a.m. because it takes a fair amount of time to get there, you know. Outside Philly, I get a speeding ticket because I am going like 70 into 55, so obviously, like, I get a ticket. Open my sealed deck. It's pretty darn good. I pretty easily make top 8. My pack 1 pick 1 is Skitherix. My pack 2 pick 1 is Geth. My pack 3 pick 1 is some unreal black card as well. Probably some black removal spell. That's what it was. I think Grasp of Darkness. So Geth helped me win my first PTQ. But also just opening 3 insane black cards in 3 different packs probably helped. And that's the Geth story. And also the moral of that story is don't speed. Probably not, Dokomoy. Getting a ticket probably did not help me win my PTQ. I'm gonna go with that.
no, I'm pretty sure all the bad juju that happens when you speed and get caught just pays it forward so that you can get good juju for the PTQ.
Yeah. Oh, well, so I wanted to get there early so I could go to the Reading Market to get breakfast. That's why. And I did. Oh, one text from Archangel, one ticket for Geth. Dokumi says, I've never gotten a Fiend ticket, I've never won a PTQ. You're a statistician, you told me. Yeah, clearly causation at its best. Should I take the Banshee?
You should. I'm actually really unexcited about that card.
I am too. I think it's really only okay. I'm gonna take Drown for the sideboard. Do you agree?
Yes.
It kills some of our creatures, but for the most part, we're like more controlling.
Yeah.
So this is the best card with Daredevil, but it's not for us unless if you think I should splash it.
I think the third Orcish Vandal is better.
Okay. Yeah, we have some pretty cute things we can do with Orcish Vandal, so I'm gonna take it.
But this is what I've been talking about. Like I feel it's just been hard to get stuff like Chromatic Stars. Oh, never mind.
I'm gonna slam this star so hard over the third Retriever. Star is so good in this format.
Yeah. But it's been harder to get Chromatic Stars and Ichor Wellsprings.
I agree. People know. Time Sieve. I have not put Time Sieve in a deck. Thien might have.
In a constructed deck.
That's so you. We're cutting Glazefiend from this deck, right? Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Glazefiend in the deck.
Should I map?
Yes.
Second Pillage. This is like more of an aggro card.
Yeah, I agree with second Pillage for the board.
Yeah. Pillage is so good when it's good.
Yes.
DC Sports 8 says, I couldn't get Mr. Metronome to splash Time Sieve with 4 hidden stockpile. Wow. Would you do that, Thien?
I would also not splash Time Sieve.
But with 4 hidden stockpiles. That's kind of adorable, you have to admit.
Yeah, I guess that is a combination, as they say. But what happens if you only have 1 hidden stockpile out and you have a Time Sieve?
What about Flare Husk or Magnifying Glass here?
Oh, another Magnifying Glass. Not even close.
Okay. So we're like a control deck now.
Yes.
But we're an Orcish Vandal control deck, which is fine. That's a reasonable way to build your deck. I'll take this like 2 cents or whatever it is. This is not an Eager Construct deck, I think.
No.
It's not a Lightning Greave deck. It might be a Stamina deck post board.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. This deck is pretty good. This is also 29 cards. We have to cut, like, what?
Like two.
Two? You want to play 13 lands?
Yeah.
Hmm. The old 6/6/1 is what you're thinking, isn't it?
I mean, we can play 14 lands if you really, really want to.
I'd be more comfortable with 14 considering we have, like,
5 and 6
these.
drop.
Yeah.
Fine. I guess with two haymakers, it makes sense to have a leaner or to have more lands.
I'm going to cut this Peace Strider, I think.
Yeah, agreed. Cut the Peace Strider. I'm also cool with cutting the Iron League Steed.
Yeah, I am too. We have enough. Wow, we have a lot of color requirements at our top end. Just look at all these symbols.
Yeah.
It's probably 7/6/1 then?
In favor of black.
Yeah. Ooh. Do I just put this in my deck?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think so too.
We just got so much for not taking the first Cleaving Barrier.
I'm gonna cut the Painsmith. That's not how this deck wins. Yeah, I think it's 7 black, 6 red, 1 blue. And, okay, so for those of you at home, that might sound crazy, but remember we have 2 expedition maps. I'll just put this in my sideboard. Probably not siding it in, but, you know. We have 2 expedition maps, so it's like functional 15. We have 2 cheap cantrips, and we have a Gleaming Barrier and 2 Magnifying Glass. So
also 11 mulligan. So if you're not abusing that to the highest possible amount that you can, I don't think that you're drafting properly or constructing your deck properly.
What did I say? 7/6/1.
Yep.
Moto wanted to do 7/5/2, which is clearly wrong, but it doesn't know about our maps and star. That's why.
If you play 4 colors, Moto just breaks on how it determines what land distribution you should have.
To be fair, Moto broke during Shadowmoor draft. You might not know this.
It was before my time.
Shadowmoor had only hybrid cards, essentially. But if you were a monocolor deck with a bunch of hybrid cards, it would just try to put in lands of those types. Like, if you were a mono red deck with, like, Demigod of Revenge, it would just try to sneak swamps into your deck.
Oh, that still happens.
Yeah, I know. I'm just telling a story from the old days, you know?
Yeah, but the way that you said it, I thought you meant, like, the entire system broke. Turns out it's just hybrid mana, because Manamorphose still very much happens.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, sometimes that's how it is. Can't fix that. I mean, to be fair, they shouldn't fix that because that's like sort of correct to do.
Yes, I agree.
It's too hard for.
Arena actually doesn't have that problem.
What do they do for hybrids?
They account for the fact that you're monocolored.
Interesting. I wonder how do they do that. But
I remember seeing that when I was drafting Eldraine back in the fall, that Arena was just like, yeah, we're not stupid. If you have a 4 hybrid green-black card in your mono green deck, we're not going to tell you to put swamps in your deck.
Yeah, Pummels Mumbles has a good point. You could certainly program it to look at all of the non-hybrid costs first, then modify the behavior based on that. I just thought that they wouldn't do that, you know? Anyways, this is the world we live in. We're gonna play this deck, and it looks pretty good.
Yes, this is everything that I'm about.
Yeah, I think this format really is dictated by the 2x rare thing, you know.
So I think one interesting side effect is that you get key uncommons later.
Oh, that's cool.
Because the first week, I was getting like Ulenbald Mysteries and the Ritual really late.
Death Reap Ritual?
Yeah, Death Reap Ritual. And I think people have started catching on that a lot of these rares are not good.
A lot of them are not good, that's true. But I assumed this was a snap keep.
Oh yeah, not even close. Oh, also you have the ritual going on.
I know, the Orcish Vandal Cathodian, like,
Oh baby.
yeah. Plus, our opponent appears to be a deck that Orcish Vandal is, like, super good against.
Yes.
I was never going to play map there. I assume you agree.
Agreed.
I just want to use shock every turn if possible. I also would
Yeah.
like to draw a land. Do you think they have Might of the Masses? I guess I'll just check on my turn anyways. Ooh, that was great though.
Yes, it was.
I think I still cycle the star to kill their thing just right
Yep.
now.
Yeah.
If they have Might of the Masses, that's fine. I mean, I have to. Okay. Yeah, that seems pretty likely, right?
Yep.
I will just snap off a block so fast.
Wait, why? You have a ritual in play that lets you play dragon and then lets you curve into Scare God.
Alright, fine, I won't. Whoa. I guess they didn't even want to spend. They didn't even want to spend mana. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um,
So now the question is, which one of our haymakers would we like to play?
I mean, probably just jam this, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's green white. If they have path, we still have like 5 other spells in our hand.
So the thing is, if I shock this, that just prevents a token being made. Is that worth it?
Yeah, it's like functionally you shock a token, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's true. I'll let Thien explain why he wants to play 14 lands. Do you have a question in the
Uh,
chat about that?
between the cantrips and the expedition maps, you just get a really lean mana base. Also, yes, I would mirror retriever.
Yeah,
Uh,
obviously. Yeah.
so I think the only times the conversation between like 14 versus 17, 18, whatever becomes relevant is when you're opening hand. Otherwise, the percentages are like not that noticeably different between uh, like 15 through 17.
The Pummel almost thinks we could have attacked first last turn, but I didn't want to risk it because if they do that, it's just much worse for us.
Yeah,
I'm a little risk averse there, maybe unrightfully so, but now like I think
I actually wouldn't risk the Scarab God either, just because in this color combination, if they didn't get rid of the Scarab God on the first turn, like they're just very dead.
yeah, I could have just played the Retriever and attacked actually. Maybe Pumbles is right, but here I'm gonna put them in the graveyard. It seems nearly impossible for them to win now.
I think when they didn't path or crib swap this Scarab God
That's
on
true.
turn 4, like the game was over.
Also, I can loop the Mirror Retriever into a. Do I even want to do that now though? I might just shock one of their things and Banshee that. That's probably better.
Yeah, I think that's better.
Do I even want this anymore? Probably. I still have a cantrip for the map. All right. Pony got tired of us
Yeah,
thinking. I don't.
so I actually think you wanted to land there, but it really didn't matter because we have a Scarab God against green white.
All right, we're gonna draw Gleaming Barrier with the Orcish Vandal. Wow, Orcish Vandal like massacred our opponent that game. It was kind of insane.
Yeah, that's why when we got an Orcish Vandal, like 7th or 8th pick, and you're like, oh, this is a weak pack. I was like, slam the Orcish Vandal.
Yeah, you're right. Do I want Drown in Sorrow? Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, seems like
We
incredibly good.
of the 3 creature spells they cast, it killed all of them.
That's true. It would end up killing the Crusader of Odric because there would be nothing left to bump it up.
4 creatures.
Should I cut?
Yeah, we could go to glass on the draw.
Yeah, that's fair. Yep, that game was textbook Thien, right?
Yeah.
I'm calling it textbook Thien now.
I'd actually consider cutting Disciple of the Vault for Divest on the draw. Never mind.
All right, if we draw a Vandal, we can just like body our opponent again, right?
Yes. There's.
All right,
If we draw Vandal, we can once again ritual out Death or Scarab God, and our opponent's going to be bodied.
Map was an okay draw too. Like in the games where we don't get to Vandal on 2, we like a map is probably a good consolation prize.
Yeah.
But Vandal.
This is where I don't know the answer to
Vandal.
how many Vandals. Too many Vandals.
Do I just play the Mirror Retriever out? Probably.
I don't think so. I think you just crack the map. That way we can guarantee 5 lands.
That's fair. Just map for mountain then, right? Yeah, there's only one island in our deck. Yeah, never mind. Ooh. Might be taking some beatings, but that's okay. I can just play Cathodian next turn to block and trade if they let me. All I'm gonna say is vroom vroom.
Yeah.
Drown would have been pretty good there too.
Yes, it would.
So they're gonna just Flicker Wisp, yeah, and hit me for 5. Drown's still looking great.
Yeah. I have a lot of respect for the opponent Flicker Whispering our creature and not their Ancestral Blade.
Oh, I think that's almost certainly correct. But
yeah, it's just a lot of people don't understand how the game is unfolding.
Flicker Wisp is really, really, really good.
Yes, agreed.
Wow. Opponent's really going ham on us.
Oh, yeah.
Drown! I guess that's okay, too.
I think that's great, just because I think Flicker Wisp is the biggest threat on the board, and we would have died if we didn't get a removal spell for it.
Yep. I'm just gonna trade with the token. With this.
Yeah. That's so awkward.
I'm still
cast down on the Flicker Wisp.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I was about to say. If they have another Pump Swell, I die, but that's okay. No, they would have had to have 2 more, right?
No, couldn't they? Oh, yeah, I guess they're only on white, so yeah, they would have to have 2 more Strike of Arms or something.
I'm picking up the Cathodian, by the way.
Agreed.
Alright, I hope they don't have another creature. Okay, that's a good sign. Alright.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's time to slam, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
That cast is so clutch.
I agree.
Because if they don't kill Scarab God, it's Raps.
This came at the wrong time for them.
Absolutely.
I think I'm gonna just make a Flicker Wisp, right? And flicker their token? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I just keep that because it's a cheap card I can play.
Yep. That sounds fine.
So what could I lose to? I guess sort of Light and Shadow beats me no matter what with this play, but...
Well, drawing the 1-drop lets you attack with Scarab God a lot more. Easily. because your opponent would need 2 removal spells,
Yeah.
and they only have 1 in hand. So you need 2 removal spells, and for both those removal spells to cost 4, so that they can still equip and attack you.
Easy win. Our deck is broken.
Yep.
Well, I mean, like, you just saw the Scarab God not die 2 games in a row with us not dead. So that's... If you all remember that from, like, even Standard, that was just a recipe for your opponent dying, like, 99% of the time.
The thing is, it's hard to kill the Scarab God on the front side in this format, let alone, like, getting rid of it for good.
Oh, fair.
Like, you can't cast it down, you can't capsule it, you can't abrade it.
Okay, we got another match. Good start to the stream so far, and this deck is pretty fun to play. I mean, in the 2 games I played, all right, this is not a fun hand to play. This is fine.
Yes.
I'm going to ship Daredevil, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I think our fail case is if we don't draw enough lands, so I should have just bottomed the 4-drop. These, like, this is good to rebuy that, and, like... I think these 2 cards I could never put at the bottom.
Agreed.
Yeah, Frogify is pretty darn bad. It would have been better versus our deck, because obviously, like, a non-green deck can't naturalize it. Like a Rexage or a Conclave naturalize it. But, alright. I'm always spending a knot here.
Yep.
Because I just want to find red ASAP.
Agreed. And we did it.
What's our opponent up to? I see. It's going to be a grindy mirror.
I wouldn't consider this a mirror.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I just glass map, probably.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
I hope they have a lot of cast downs and not a lot of other removal, because cast down's not so good versus legends. We have 3 legendary bombs in our deck. It's kind of insane.
Well, I'm trying to think. What were we considering taking over the Jorah?
Brimstone Volley. Oh no!
God, they figured it out.
Well, it was that or kill a map, and I guess they could have killed Puzzle Knot, but I think I'm just gonna fetch for a mountain and play Mirror Retriever.
Yeah, that seems fine.
I mean, the question is, do I want to trade?
That is a good question.
They get a card off of it, which is why I'm asking.
They're at 3 cards in hand?
Yeah, it's 4 now. I think I'm just gonna...
I actually think the trade is fine because we want to hit our land drops.
Okay.
And both... I think... I would prefer glass in this situation.
Okay. I think it was worth thinking about at least, because, like...
Agreed. Oh, phew.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go to my end step and kill that, probably.
Yeah, that seems fine.
1, 2, 3... Damn, I can only play 1 spell this turn.
Yeah.
I don't want them to untap with this, though. I think that's just too much.
In that case, you could, do map and disintegration.
Yeah, so I'm setting a stop in my end step, because if you kill this at end step, then it doesn't trigger, which is kind of a key thing. Can't be spewing off the free cards. Oh wow. I wonder if they have another Sphinx Summoner.
So at some point, the card advantage becomes redundant.
Right, because like once they thin their deck evolve, they're like real one. Ooh, Mirror Battle
Oh
Ball.
God,
Oh, they have a nice deck so far.
they do.
These are some real cards. Crop rotation? The hell?
What can it be?
It's a mountain. Why? So it
Swear.
means. What does that mean?
I have no idea what a double red card we have to consider is.
Well, no, I think it might mean they have a Braid or Galvblast in their hand. But why would you main phase crop rotation? It has flash, or
Yeah,
it's
that
in
I
its.
don't get it either.
So now I think I should just crack this and play the play the magnifying glass.
Yeah, agreed.
By the way, I found a matchup where we're siding in both of our mind rots.
Yes, also agree.
And I might even choose to draw. Like Frank, like they're not killing us, right?
Yeah, if it comes down to like card for card attrition, our Orcish Vandals actually don't look that great, which is
I
usually a good.
agree. Because the shock doesn't kill anything except like a Rex Sage, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree with you. This is gonna be a problem.
it's already a problem.
That doesn't really solve it. What's my out? Oh, play
Cat,
this, hope it survives, and Rex Sage their Battle Ball, right?
and we take 11. Wait, don't you have to jump the battle sphere here?
Wait, so this is
Oh
8.
no, we go down to 1. I don't think that's a winning line. But anyways, we get one cycle with the spear or the star.
Alright, so I'll float black into red, just in case if some weird semi out comes up.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm dead, but should I even
Uh,
show them this?
I think the concealing information doesn't matter as much
Okay.
because death is really fucking hard to kill. I'm trying to think if you survive a turn, would you be able to stop, or like what combination of cards could we draw to stop what they're doing?
So if I play Cathodian... Hold on, what happens if I play Cathodian, Vandal, and Spellbomb?
That might be a better line because we could at least chump the mirror battle sphere that way.
Yeah, with something. And am I supposed to Spellbomb one of the tokens? Probably not.
Well, we have to chump with one of our creatures, right?
Yeah, it sucks.
Yes.
Everything's bad, and I think I'm like very unlikely to win, but that's okay. It was worth thinking it out loud. But yeah, I do have to
Yeah.
chump, I think. Otherwise, I just die to the Sphinx Summoner the following turn, which is not great.
Yeah.
Uh, the prob.
Well, they had a clean solution to the gap, so all of our lines were bad, and we feel bad.
No, I don't feel bad, obviously.
Well, yeah, I was joking.
I
Man.
think I think I have to kill a token, right?
Yes.
I think that gives me more outs to draw out of this.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I mean, it's not great.
I don't
Also,
really
I
know
still
what.
don't understand this crop rotation.
I think they just wanted to thin their deck by one.
Hmm. I see. Okay.
Nothing phase.
Wait, what?
Our opponent's a loose cannon. No, I actually don't hate the attack that they're making just because. No, actually, I do hate it. Never mind.
Isn't it just yeah.
It's much more damage. Yeah, in this case, I do.
Oh
Yeah, you didn't have to jump because we would go to 3.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I shouldn't have
Yeah.
jumped. That was bad. That was actually very bad. But let's see if I can
Yeah.
draw out. Um, Puzzle Knot into nothing probably. If I play the Geth, I still lose.
Well, if you play the puzzle knot and you get a
I
removal spell, you're still dead. So yeah, I think we're just good
We're
to go to the
dead,
next.
right?
Yeah, yeah, we're good to go to the next game.
All right, I'm gonna choose to draw. Probably gonna side out some small ball removal. Like the Pirate Spellbomb's not great for some either.
Yeah,
The Vandals and Pirate Spellbombs are basically not great. Is my take on the situation. Do you like divest?
yes.
Okay. And do you like? Huh. What should the last card be?
I think we could keep one Orcish Vandal.
Okay.
Or I think it's weird to still have the Disciple of the Vault and not have any of the Orcish Vandals.
Do I own any power? Yes. This feels like a lead up to a heist on my house.
Uh, I actually like cutting a Disciple for a costly plunder.
Oh, that makes sense. What's my address? 123 Fake Street, Gainesville, Florida. All right. Real question. Do you keep? Why or why not?
It depends. I would mulligan.
Yeah, it's not
If it
great.
was Star and Expedition map, I would keep.
This is awkward.
Yeah,
Do you keep this one?
I'm more inclined to keep on a 6. Even though it's functionally the same hand as before.
Yeah. I'm gonna bottom the Joria, actually. Unless if you think I should bottom the Scarab God instead.
I actually like bottoming the costly plunder.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm not gonna click on YouTube links while streaming, so I also have no idea what that link is, so I'm not clicking on it. Land would be great. Okay, nice.
Yes, nice.
So I think I just
Pass, right?
yeah, I don't think playing the barrier does anything this turn.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna get. Oh,
agree.
actually, I want to play the barrier post this anyways. So,
Yes, also agree.
all right. Well, that might kill me actually, in like 7,000 turns.
Yeah,
Actually, it'll kill me if it makes a hasted battle ball, right?
yeah.
All right.
I'm cool with just making them discard 2 cards here.
Yeah, I agree.
Like unlike other matchups, their lands aren't as fun. Like they're just more critical. So I feel we're always getting premium value on a mine route in this kind
Yeah,
of
I mean
matchup.
they showed us a 7 drop or
Yeah,
yeah, mirror Battlesphere rather requires a lot of lands. Glimmer Void and Forest, huh? All right. I guess it's time to tap out and hope my thing doesn't die, right? That was
Yeah, but it's
actually
Jorah, so
yeah.
whatever. If Jorah dies, that means Scarab. The runway for Scarab God is I think like Glimmer Void.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna play around Shock. There's no reason to block, I think.
Yeah, 1 point isn't going to be a big deal.
Yeah, like
And
letting them convert Shock and Thopter Engineer to draw a card is like pretty good for them.
I don't even think it was shock. I just think they wanted to draw a card.
Fair. So now what do I do?
Slam Scarab God.
Yeah. We draw a card. I'm not offering that trade, I think. Alright, now I have to hope they don't have Battle Ball. Well,
Well, yeah,
it's not great, but we can at least leave up Disintegration for it to reduce some of the damage. But, I mean, the problem is... Oh, they
whoa,
brute... Wow, their deck is sweet.
yeah,
That's...
their deck is wild.
Okay, that's kind of terrifying.
Our deck is very lame in comparison.
I agree, but what do you want me to do about it? Probably Barrier Go, right?
Well, it's barrier draw a card, reassess, then go.
Oh, sure, yeah. I forgot. Drawing a card is super nice here.
Yeah.
That doesn't change anything. I think I cannot...
Yeah, you should definitely have a main phase stop in your opponent, just because.
I know how it works.
Yeah.
I'm definitely attacking for 8, though. I'm happy to let them cash in a card now.
Yeah, I don't think any of the cardboard matters anymore. It's just Scarab God versus not dying.
Yep. I have the stop set.
God, imagine if they just had 4 Thopters going at your dome.
Imagine Vroom Vroom.
Oh, you could Scarab God back.
I know. I have the stop set.
Oh, that is nice. Unfortunately, you can't make them all legendary 4/4 zombies.
It's true. That would probably not be a good idea, right? Can I costly plunder first? I can.
Yeah, I like costly plundering first a lot.
Yeah, I should do that because I think... Yeah, they might have Battle Ball, but... I could also Banshee the Thopter this turn.
You could also Banshee the dragon. Oh wait, yeah, that means we would go to 1 if they attack with the Battle Spear and the Thopter.
So if we think my opponent has Battle Ball, which seems reasonably likely, what should I do?
If you don't Banshee away their 3/3, we just die before. Like we can't block them in the air, and then we would just take 4 from the Battle Spear right away, right?
Right. So I think I have to not activate the Scarab God, right?
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, so I was working that out. Which kind of sucks, but, you know. Should I just attack for 8?
Yeah, attack for 8.
Well, hold on. Does that leave me dead to the Battlesphere?
No, because you. Oh wait, yeah, because you still have to block the Copter Engineer. So I think you can attack for 5, and then play the more Banshee. And I guess it's still a question.
Oh! Okay, maybe they don't have Battle Ball.
Yeah, that changes everything.
But, I mean, I'm happy that happened.
You should still more Banshee the Dragon.
They were probably just afraid of, like, dying to the Scarab God, I guess, is what's going on, right?
I have no idea. I think when they played Fierce Impact and they got the technician or whatever, it was a safe bet to say that they had the battle sphere.
I think they still have the Balosphere. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, that block is very weird. But they could also have a different haymaker because they have shoved all in.
What? Oh my. Ah, this explains so much.
Oh my gosh, there was no way we could put them on Esper Bomb.
I couldn't put them on Shroom there.
Nope.
I think I'm dead. So I go to 4. They make another flying token. Man. I feel like if we played against a slightly less good deck, this would not be this difficult, but I think we're gonna lose instead. Oh
Yeah,
wow. They just have Shroom Mirror Retriever?
the range on our opponent is really wide.
I agree. I think I just have to make the dragon and hope to draw out, but I don't even know what I could
Agreed.
draw. Like, we needed like 3 more turns with this Scarab God, which we were not even close to getting whatsoever, so
Yeah.
that's not gonna do it. I don't know what does it, but that's not it. Alright, I guess we lose. Right?
No. You actually have enough blockers with Doctor Engineer to block
Oh, I
two
see.
players to go to one.
Wait,
So we
so maybe I should have made this in my upkeeps as well?
no. I think it's fine that you did, but I definitely think you attack for 5 here because if they try to trade Shroom straight up, we're in good shape. But they have no artifacts in Brave. Yeah, so we survive.
That's the name of this game. We survive. But we're not in good shape. That's for darn
I think
sure.
it was a song where someone screams very highly, staying alive, staying alive.
Da na na na. Stand alive,
Oh my
stand
gosh, they're
alive.
playing another. Oh god.
So I think I died to that, right?
Yeah, they all become. They're not hasted though, right? Oh
This
no,
this gives
all
them
them.
haste.
Yeah. God, your opponent's deck is so sweet.
It is very sweet. Unfortunately, this is yeah. I guess we're dead. I would really think we're okay versus most rare dot decks, but not this one apparently.
Yeah, it's really surprising when Scarab God doesn't go over the top of our opponents.
Our opponent just like really, really, really showed us. All right, who's the real rare dot deck? It was them. All right,
Yeah.
I'm not even mad. I mean, like they were doing sweet stuff and like their
Oh,
mana
that was
cooperated.
magic.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I'm mad, but that time I'm not mad. Yo, thank you for the follow, Christopher Cool. And if you enjoy the stream, hit that sub button. Remember, it's if you just want to sub with regular Twitch, it's 20% off this month. So that's cool. And if you don't, well, hit that follow button. 1-1, not great, but that
Yeah.
matchup did not feel great. Like if I'd known that was a matchup going in, I would also choose to draw.
I want to say I'm trying to think what happened in game one because I know we also had this. No, we had Geth,
Yeah,
and I think we were in the same situation, but worse.
all right. I didn't come here to mulligan this hand, so
Yep, agreed.
But yeah, Expedition Map is the glue to these decks sometimes. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think Expedition Map is pretty big for a lot of the multicolor decks. But our opponent was just like basic forest crop rotation spells.
Yeah, crop rotation is kind of wild because that's like a really, really not very good card.
Yeah.
What is my trophy? I don't think there was any percentage of my fault for not trophying this draft. Do you agree with that, Tian?
I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
What percentage of the fault of me not trophying this draft is it?
I still just. Can you say that again, please?
All right, Tian, what is your trophy rate in this format? Question mark. And follow up question is, what percentage of us not trophying this draft is Jarvis's fault?
Oh, uh, I'm at 25% of the drafts I do I trophy, and I want to say all of the games that we played where we haven't trophied, it's because things have. I feel things were out of our control.
I'm actually going to play Puzzle Knot because I think hitting a land is so much more important than playing a random 3/3 versus that.
Yeah, agreed.
But
Now that is a deck that is sweet to play crop rotation.
yeah, obviously if you're Troning, oh, so good old mono green Tron business. To be fair, I'm always happy when they don't play a second Tron piece right there.
Yeah, Newmont beat me in 4 minutes, getting Tron and then playing the Genesis, whatever, and making like five
Ooh,
fives.
okay. I'm going on the beatdown plan now.
Yeah, against Mono Green, all they got is Crushing Minds and Clear Shot.
I lost to a Gelatinous Genesis for 12 with one of my slow control decks. The problem with these slow decks is like a Gelatinous Genesis is actually just impossible to beat. Do you agree with that?
Uh, the cornerstone for most of my control decks is like one or two wraths, so I don't think
Yeah,
it's
fair.
impossible.
Actually, it wasn't impossible that draft, but I had to use Maelstrom Pulse on like Battlesphere tokens. Then they Genesis.
Uh,
So like the thing is, if you're Tron, it's pretty easy to get multiple like big things, right?
yeah,
Although
but
this is
you just
not
have to
a
find consistency. So
yeah, this does not look like a very good Tron deck so far.
I think it's hard to tell because okay, now it's a bad Tron deck.
This looks like a green aggro deck that happens to have Urza's power plant in it.
Um, I want to say before they play the Skywing, it would be hard to tell if what kind of Tron deck that they have.
So hear me out. I could play Cathodian and map and then attack. Then if
I agree.
yeah, so
That's
I was
what I would do as
I was
well.
just mapping out my entire turn. Because the weird thing is then you get to use the mana from Cathodian, which is like kind of good.
Yes. I just don't understand why people are so underrating Vessian Courser plus Ritual.
Oh, they didn't block.
Okay.
So second main, I could crack this and play Mirror Retriever too. I kind of want to do that. Is that
Yeah,
crazy?
that's fun.
I mean, this just looks kind of goofy, obviously, but it's getting the island, obviously. And well, now we're almost completely online.
Yeah.
I mean, so we did filter 3 mana into 3 mana, right?
Yeah, that is pretty goofy.
But I think it was correct.
Uh,
Actually, maybe I should have just played map, activated it, and played retriever.
yeah. I think
Okay,
the
never
end
mind. I
result.
just that was not good. That was actually
Well, I like playing the Cathodian, and then if they blocked, floating the mana and sacrificing the map. But because they didn't block, I was totally cool with just not doing everything else.
Fair. Okay, so their plan is to make a big Bloodbriar, and then we have Disintegration, so that should line up pretty well.
Yes.
Okay, that's probably a second Tron piece, right?
Yep. But they missed land drop for their turn.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Just gonna take 3. Huh. Now what?
Well, that makes things really, really spicy. Now
Th-
filtering the mana doesn't seem psychotic, but
yeah. I,
is it? I think it's Rapacious Dragon and Disciple.
interesting. I was gonna go with these two, but I guess that lets me trade that for that. I'm just working it out, but I think that's either of these plays is pretty good, right?
Yeah.
What's the advantage of Dragon overplaying the Dorian and Disciple this turn?
You have a 3/3 flyer, and then you can Disintegration next turn and attack for 7 in the air. Or I think they're just straight up dead if you get to
Oh,
attack in the air.
that makes sense. So I'm not attacking this turn then, right?
Yeah, I think you can not attack.
Because they
I
can
actually
only
think,
have one flying creature on my turn,
yeah,
essentially, right?
I also think you were just, yeah.
The Cathodian turn I now recognize was pretty awful. I shouldn't have done that. Or I should have just left the Cathodian in play, is the
Agree. That,
reality. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So this is probably the Urza's Mine next turn, but that's not going to matter. Do you think they'll move this over here?
No, they can't. Oh, no, sorry. They can't. I
They
missed
can.
that.
I don't think it's a very good play, but they certainly can do that. I
Yes,
like
it is a legal maneuver.
doing that versus a black red deck is like basically maniacal, I think. All right. So if I play Disciple first next turn, that's 7, 8, 9, 12. So it is lethal.
And also, Disciple is a human.
Yeah, I know. But it is cooler not to sacrifice your creatures if you don't have to have exactly lethal. Getting some real Mirrodin vibes from this hand, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Black. We didn't even have to play one of our busted rares. Oh, I guess we played a busted rare. Never mind. We didn't have to play one of our busted mythics this game. Um, Ooh, I can also sack a puzzle knot for +1 damage as well. Really, the world is our oyster, right?
Yeah. That's why I was very confused why you didn't want to play the dragon.
Yeah, no, no, no. This is clearly correct. I was being,
Okay.
I was being a goofball again. You know how it is for me.
Yeah, it's just because our opponent is playing Tron, and even though it looks wacky, I just wouldn't want to open myself up to like them Troning and then putting something stupid in the play that we can't beat.
Yeah, I don't know. There's like so many things that could go wrong, obviously.
Yeah.
All right, time to see. All right, they don't have clear shot, so they're dead. Like clear shot could put them
I don't
to.
think Clear Shot would do it either.
Well, let's see if they're dead now. Making Manus the fast is a fast action. So, all right. Well, Disciple is really good that game, and Falcon Rather was clearly very good that game.
Disciple nugged them for 2 damage.
Yeah, 1 mana, 2 damage. OP. All right, should I divest versus them? Probably not.
It does get rid of. I actually like just all the discard cards against
Okay.
Tron.
Make them decide whether they have their lands or not.
Yeah,
All right, then I should shave down on some number of Vandals.
yeah. I also. Um,
Could side out one of these again.
I
Also,
just think against Tron, I would prefer boarding out the Oval Chase Daredevil because I don't think that beats like that grind doesn't really beat anything that they do.
okay, I could see that. Costly
Whereas,
Plunder not very good. The other cards are pretty
yeah,
good. Ramping into the big things, I think, is actually pretty important.
yeah, that's the reason why I want to keep all the classes.
I'm not the biggest fan of Mirror Retriever in this matchup, but especially since
I
we're siding down on Vandals. Oh, am I supposed to have this in my deck still? Probably not.
It blocks the Bloodbriar and the Kozilek's Predator, but I'm also cool with cutting it and keeping a second Vandal.
I agree. That's what I'm gonna do. So then the Mirror Retrievers have more value
Yeah.
still. Yeah.
Well, the other reason why I really like Orcish Vandal is that it is straight up ritual with Chthonian.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Right? Like, I don't know if I can emphasize this any more than I have. But
This happens a lot.
it does.
Probably ship. I mean, if I hit, it's really good because this card's good. Then this, like, I don't know. What do you
It does
think?
have literally everything that we can want. I'm down to keep.
So it's like 39% plus another 18% about.
57%. Let's go.
Oh,
72%.
no.
Oh,
This is not
snap.
right. This is
Snap.
not right. Actually, that might be right. No, that. I think I did something wrong, but.
It's
Well,
fine. Your fake math got us to 72%. Snap.
no, that it's not 72%. That can't be right. I think I probably typoed somewhere. There are 14 lands in my deck.
Wait, 13, right?
Yeah, 13 left. I mean 14 total. I think you probably tricked me. Yeah, I think somehow it overwrote the operator. It didn't do order of operations correctly, is my suspicion. Which is one of the key ways that those things can break. Wow, are they just troning up on 3?
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Oh, boy. Is it crop rotation?
is crop rotation even like good here?
No, it's a joke, but I think it would be hilarious.
Wait, they imprinted
Whoa!
nothing.
I love it.
Why do you love it?
They imprinted nothing.
Yeah.
That's just hilarious.
All right. It's 64%. That sounds more correct, actually.
I'm actually really down to do like 64%. Like, we got the one lander last game and we hit. I think it's.
Wow. They just had turn 3 Tron.
Yes.
Time to see what their deck can do. All right, play a 2-2.
If they play Sickle Slicer and Skywing, that would be hilarious. And I love everything that's going on.
All right, we're probably dead, but that's okay. think I'm gonna discard Cathodian actually.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I'm gonna choose to draw versus opponent as well, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, like, once you put two Mind Rots in your deck, I think you're supposed to a large portion of the time if they're not super fast. Obviously, if they're a fast deck, you probably shouldn't do that, but I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
agree.
our opponent's deck is not a fast deck. What if they just played Sundering Titan? I'd be dead, I think.
But you would feel a lot better about it because we were never being Sundering Titan on turn 4.
That's true. Wait, are they casting Temur Battle Rage or Balduvian Rage? They're probably casting Balduvian Rage for X equals 7, right?
Oh my gosh. I didn't even think this was.
Wait. Were they going to put Balduvian Rage on that?
I guess so.
They probably should have, right? I don't know. This is kind of goofy all around.
I love everything that's going on, though.
I feel like they should have put the Rage on that, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree. That would have been sweet.
Alright. We're done here.
Yes. So I usually wouldn't keep that kind of hand, but the fact that you had Falcon Wrath Aristocrat, Mind Rot, and Disintegration
Alright,
definitely
so
more 64%.
I'm going to answer Dokumi's question. Why do Mind Rots make you prefer to be on the draw? Well, the thing is, they just start with less cards in their hand. So Mind Rots are more likely to be more effective. And generally, you only enact this strategy when your opponent doesn't try to kill you quickly. You don't do this strategy versus an opponent who goes like 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. Unless if you have like a bunch of sweepers in your deck too, but I don't think this card's not good versus our Tron opponent.
Yeah, agreed.
Nah, I'm just gonna keep this and choose to draw again and hope that doesn't happen again.
Nice.
Did that answer your question well enough, Dokomoy? That sort of strategy is a very Reed-esque strategy as well. Just trying to mind rot your opponent out. Ooh, alright. We're just missing one swamp and then basically our entire deck is online then, right?
Well, because we have more Crit Banshee, we definitely need the second swamp as well.
Yeah, but it might work itself out by that point, but
Geth is also double black.
so our opponent is nowhere near Tron. Alright, excellent. That's a pretty good draw.
Yeah.
I might just go on the beatdown plan this game instead.
How the turntables.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Did our opponent play a mountain at any point in those two games?
Yeah, they played him out in last turn to do the Balduvian Rage, right?
No, didn't they float through Chromatic Star?
Oh, they did. Yeah.
That's what I'm just like, that's what I'm thinking. That's sort of goofy, isn't it?
It is. But I just love everything that's going on. We played against very interesting opponents.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying that is goofy, right?
Yes, agreed.
Swamp would be good. Puzzle Knot's good. But I'm still gonna play the Cathodian.
Yeah.
Should I leave up the Vandal activation or should I just get in?
I would get in.
Yeah, I think 1 point actually matters. There's no flash creature, right?
No, there is not.
I mean, there's in blue. There's a 4 and a blue 3/3, but
4 and a blue 3/3.
Sentinels of the Pearl Tide from Dominaria.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Doesn't I just play blue so rarely it doesn't register in my mind.
our opponent got a mountain with their crop rotation. Interesting. So they do have a mountain.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna put our opponent on not playing basic mountain when they have red spells in their deck. That would be
That would be
very
crazy.
interesting.
Ooh, Swamp's pretty good there. I'm
You can
gonna
play
glass plus
Glass.
puzzle knot
Yeah,
probably, but I'm attacking for 4.
yeah, great.
And then even if they play like one singular big thing, I'm fine with it. If they play like gelatinous Genesis, I'm not thrilled, obviously, but although how much it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, so it'll be three threes. That's actually
Yeah,
not.
we can dunk on 3/3/3s easily.
Yeah, yeah, but it's just more than that might not be the best.
Easily.
I don't know. We're really pod racing now, you know. How many cathartic reunions have you put into your decks in this format?
I put 0.
Yeah, it seems not great. I've also had not great experiences with Sift.
I like Sith slightly more, but I also don't draft blue decks because I think blue is the worst color by a lot.
Oh no. What are they killing? Probably Cathodian? Yep.
Pain.
That's okay.
Oh, we could
Um,
flip black to draw a card if you really wanted to.
I'm thinking about it actually. It's a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
don't hate
looks
it.
for our Geth or our Scarab God. I think I'm going to actually.
Yeah, I like this. We draw 2 cards, so
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good actually. They only have 3 in hand. They can cycle. Ah, shit.
no, it's fine. You can attack with the Orcish Vandal. They
I
can.
know. And it seems like it's not that easy for our opponent to kill this Geth, so I think just suiciding in might be good. Or maybe I could just draw a swamp.
Well, drawing basic swamp opens up the entire world to us.
Well, drawing basic swamp, I think. Oh, wait, does that do it? I get back star. Okay, I think here's my plan. Play this,
Okay.
get back, or deal them 2, get back star, and heartless pillage them.
Can we just wait to get back star because it'll be the same next turn? Three. Oh, never mind. 3, 5, 6. Yeah.
It's not the same, right? Because we have
Yeah, yeah,
exactly
yeah.
6 mana. So I'm gonna do it. Right. If I knew I had a land on top, then obviously I
Yeah, I
could
agree.
I could do other thing. But the thing is they're not gonna shatter my star. So like shattering the star is just such a bad play on so many levels, right?
Yeah, our opponent's also going to be really low on resources now.
Right, their Basalt Mount
But
Monolith is
I think they
tapped.
have to attract the star in the
Yeah,
first round. Yeah.
they did. I expected them to do that a large portion of the time because like it just drawing a land discard is so much better.
I wouldn't even. I don't even think drawing a land and being forced to discard a land is good for them.
Yeah, Rampage or Forest. Okay. Um, it's just cardboard that's gone from. I hate Basalt Monolith in this format. I think it's not good.
I think they are playing it in the one deck that you want it. The other card that I really like with Basalt Monolith is the Sandstone Oracle.
Oh, sure, sure, sure. Because you can maybe ramp it out fast enough to get a huge card boost like Mold Drifter style.
Yeah, like I really hate that card outside of playing it with Basalt Monolith. We had the swamp the whole time.
Sure. So I guess I just play Geth and say go.
Yeah.
By the way, this just kills your opponent so fast. It's kind of unreasonable, and it mills more stuff to reanimate. It's just like not a reasonable card.
Oh, also you can loop star and bring that back and draw a bunch of cards as well.
Yep. it's basically Auriok Salvagers, except you don't have to pay the mana cost of the star
Yeah.
itself, which is kind of. And we have Orchid Vandal. Like, I think if they don't have something good this turn, we're probably like, I don't know what percentage. Probably just like insane percentage. I
Well, we
don't.
won the first match off the backs of Scarab God. We are probably going to win this match off the backs of Falkrat, the Aristocrat, and Geth.
Yeah, sometimes that's how it is. Don't
Yep.
forget Mind Rot. Mind Rot to pick off a random forest.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that that's not gonna come into play, but we'll see.
That's not gonna do it. That's just not gonna do it, opponent. Oh, a target for shock, you say?
Oh my gosh, I didn't think that was possible.
I know. I also did not think it was possible. Yeah, the police are going to catch those vroom speeders from before. uh, all right, they have one card. Guess I'll empty them out, right?
Eh, what are our Geth options?
I could also attack, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
attack.
yeah, I like the attack.
Seems pretty obviously correct. If they block, I just like
Well, it has intimidate, so they can't block, right?
what?
Doesn't it have intimidate?
Oh, never mind, never mind. Oh, derp. I'm just derping. Um. All right. Should I make an Elvish aberration? Probably,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, that seems sweet.
I could just sit. Wait, does it come into play tapped? It does.
It does. Never
Um.
mind. We can just wait then, right?
Yeah, just
Or
wait.
it have to be for free speed. I haven't played with Geth since like 2012 or 2011, whatever Scars of Mirrodin was out.
Yeah, but just obviously attacking is correct because 5 + 5 + 3 is their life total.
Yes. No, I 100% agree with the attack. I was just really confused when you said blocks.
I'm just gonna. Is there anything that punishes me for not blocking? Oh, they didn't even attack. Okay, that makes it easy, I guess.
Unless they play an artifact.
Well, then I disintegrate that, right? If
Two
it's like
artifacts.
exactly Wormcoil Engine, I guess it's.
Uh-oh.
So,
Uh-oh.
what's this? Gelatinous Genesis for a bunch? Walking Ballista for 4 that doesn't do anything? I guess it does do something, actually. The red pump spell would not kill me. Because it would only be for X = 5, that would put me to 1. Who is Genesis? Okay, that doesn't do anything. Mirror Battlesphere punishes me more, but if they do Mirror Battlesphere, I can just disintegrate it, and then untap and reanimate it, and they probably lose to that. I'm making the cool play.
Well, I think the cool play is actually bringing back Chromatic Star and then shooting them with it.
Alright, I want to see what their last card is. Just in case of something I'm not remembering. It was Invigorate. Okay. Opponent's dead.
Yes.
And that's how you two want to draft in this format. I had wished it was a 3-0, but, you know.
Our opponent's second deck was like unreal.
It was unreal, and it's also probably one of the worst matchups for us because if we're a fast deck, maybe we can get underneath them while they're like trying to figure out their mana. But our deck is inherently
Yeah.
slow, right?
Yes.
Ooh, I have exactly one more draft set.
Nice. Woo! Rift. Even though I
Whoa!
hate Tutor, like I'm never gonna pass. I'm never gonna pass Cyclonic Rift.
Oh, Cyclonic Rift and Salvagers, probably?
Yeah.
Salvagers is so good in this format. It used to be a rare. Ooh, Kane
Yeah.
Daly 23 with the gifted sub to Dokumoy. Thanks. I assume Kane Daly and Dokumoy want me to open a chest.
Yes. Do it
So
for the people.
I am doing it for the people while I have those cards reserved. A Johnny's Last Stand, Forest 10. Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. But, you know, it's okay. It really is okay. We opened a really, like, two really good cards right there, so. You just
Yes.
want Eager Constructs? This might not be an Eager Construct deck.
I don't know. I
Oh,
never rule out Eager Construct.
that Eager Construct deck was actually pretty good, so.
Yeah, it was very good. I I'm trying to remember. I want to say our opponent just like had us on all outs or something. Like they wrapped all our creatures.
This pack is not great for us. I'm going to take Brimstone Volley, though.
That's fine.
What would you take by itself?
Uh, it is a very bad pack. I would take the Basalt Monolith.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I really don't like that card. Obviously, like I do agree that Oracle thing makes sense, but I don't like taking that card either, so. All right, Louis, yeah. Salvagers is really, really, really good in this one. Is this card great?
Uh, I've only drafted it once and it didn't make my deck, so I do not know.
It's really hard to cast, but this pack's also bad.
Yeah, I'm down.
The best card in the pack, I think, besides that, is actually Steel Sabotage. I think.
I think it's the Parasitic Strix, but Steel Sabotage is up there.
I could take the Sabotage as well and just be like a not bad mana deck.
I mean, you can.
All right.
Our round two opponent would have definitely wanted a Riku in their deck.
Should I Wellspring or Expedition Map?
Expedition now. It's the band aid that holds this entire thing together.
Yeah, we have a lot of colors. I'm gonna take Riddlesmith. I think is that crazy?
No, I agree.
I actually like Genesis and these like big multicolored decks as a one of as well.
But Riddlesmith lets us discard all the cards that don't make sense.
Riddlesmith lets us discard. Oh, we'll chase Daredevil if we find it again. Hmm. What do you want to do here? This pack is also quite bad.
It is. I'm down to take the Cathartic Reunion.
Really? Oh, that's so
It's not in my range,
disappointing.
it's not in my range, but I'm down to do it.
All right. Um. Yeah, these other cards are not great.
We can pivot, take Fairy Mechanist, and try to become a functional
Yeah,
deck.
I'm gonna take Fairy Mechanist. Yo, Opa169, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you and your vintage and draft decks. Opa had some nice ones. Yeah, I'm gonna just Mechanist.
Yeah.
This is not going great though.
Oh, did we table the Cloud Reader Sphinx?
We
3,
did.
6, 7, 8. Yep.
Do you want to take the Quadrilateral Sphinx over Gleaming Barrier here?
Yeah.
We might be the not often drafted blue-red, base blue-red deck.
And then Riku would be a free roll. And Orlock Salvagers would be a free roll.
I mean, we could just be four-color. All right, here's your favorite card.
Oh, yeah.
How many Quadrilateral Sphinxes is too many?
I mean, it's just a bigger eager construct. So
Glass is
you,
unbeatable, lol. Alright, I'll take the second Sphinx. Alright, this is wild. I think I'm just gonna take the Sabotage.
yeah, it's fine.
Sabotage is so... Imagine we had Sabotage versus that jerk who killed us with Shroom.
Yeah,
Sabotaging Shroom is basically the pinnacle of this format.
I
I
think we
might...
could both honestly say we were not expecting the Shroom to happen.
Yeah, that was a wild game. I might play this Apprentice Wizard, I don't know. It's not
I played
great.
it together one deck and it was amazing. So I'm down.
Alright, we need... Flooded Grove would be okay for this deck too. It's kind of crazy. The lands are... Is this worth anything?
It is worth 4 ticks, I believe, or maybe 3. I think a braid is a definite. I don't know what the other card should be.
If I was drafting to win, I think I would take the Braid and the Gallop Blast, but I might take this Blood Moon. Because I'm a greedy bastard.
Okay, I was gonna say I would take the Abrade and the Treasure Keeper.
Okay, I could see that. We're saving up those 4 ticks. Ooh, I think this is a Manamorphose deck for sure, though.
Yeah, Metamorphosis seems sweet.
Also, this pack is not good for us again. Like, probably the next best card...
The first deck was fine for us. You just really wanted the 4.48 ticks. Also, I see what you're doing. Metamorphosis is only 70 cents.
Well, no, I think I just want this in my deck to cast either of these.
You can defend yourself however you want.
Wow, you're just... I wasn't even thinking about it. I think that pack was legitimately, this is the correct pick.
It just happens to also be 70 cents. I see you doing this.
Thien trying to call me out on something that wasn't even happening. Jeez. What are you doing over here? Wow. I think I'm going to take the Mimic over the Hydra. Mimic is... Mimic is... the Naturalist is here too, which is also like a great card.
Yeah, but we already got 3/5 drops. I already told one of my friends this. Oh, wow. That's also a sweet pack.
Who didn't take the double hidden stockpile when they opened this pack?
Well, they were probably not in black-white, so easy peasy. But I do think the 5s are fairly fungible.
I agree with you. But that being said, I'm going to take Rapacious Dragon here.
No, I agree with that as well. It's just, I think when the bombs are at 5, they are definitely better than Cloud Reader, Sphinx, and Rapacious Dragon, but the degree in which they're better isn't that huge. So unless the 5 is like breaking a game open, even really strong 5s, like I don't prioritize.
Yeah, so I'm looking for Gleaming Barriers.
Oh, man.
I guess I'll take this Orcish Vandal and be pretty sad. There are 3 hidden stockpiles? Jeez.
There are 3 hidden stockpiles in 2 packs.
But you agree with this, right?
I would actually take the Heartbeat Spring and try to hedge.
Have you put this card in the deck?
I've never put a card into my deck, but there's always a first.
All right.
You have a Ruku. I feel trying to do that versus an Orcish Vandal that's not going to go into our deck.
I'm going to take the Chalice over the Dragon here.
Yeah, I like that.
Just because we really need to ramp into our things because we don't have a lot of 2s.
Yeah.
Can we do this?
I think that's just the next logical step for what we're doing.
You want to take the Nexus or the Terraston?
Oh, wait, I didn't even see Terrastodon. It hurts stupid. Yeah, I would take Terrastodon over the Nexus.
Okay, our mana's not great, but we'll figure it out, right?
Yeah. There's still another pack.
I'm gonna. Hmm. This
I
is
actually
real.
like Red.
Okay, and then I'm gonna start it. Like it. I think you see what I'm saying. This will go here. Don't really need another one of these.
Might as well take it though.
Okay.
Third Rad Raider Sphinx. Let's go.
Oh, this is a nice one. Maybe. Goes in a maybe pile. All right, so we're
Oh, we
like,
do have a combo where we play Heartbeat Spring on turn 3. Hope that we don't die, and then on turn 4, play Terrasson, blow up our own Heartbeat Spring.
oh, that's cute. Put this over here. Wow, free like 2 cents last pick or whatever.
I think it's 0.002 cents.
Look, it might you have to wait for the supply to go down. You know what I mean?
Uh, so that usually works that way, except that there's also something called demand, and I assume online the demand is non-existent.
I don't think that's true. Like random commander cards are expensive. I think there's
That's
a
well, no, because that goes into the supply part, where the supply is really low and the demand is non-trivial. But in
whoa
this situation, the demand.
whoa that's
I know
sweet.
you're just going to take the force, so.
Yeah, you can't stop me.
Boy, you're definitely taking the force because it's 20 tickets. Why would you take the second Cyclonic Rift over the Mishra's Bobble? Because Mishra's Bobble is 5 ticks. If we're going to maximize EV, you might as well go all the way.
Why do you have to be right? Also, we have a salvagers though.
I mean, yeah. Like, obviously, Cyclonic Rift
All right,
is very, very good, but
you're right. Okay, I believe this is a basalt monolith deck now.
yes, agreed. We do have a lot
I
of fun.
do hate that card, but not enough to not take it here when our curve literally goes to Sharaston.
Yep,
Maybe.
definitely.
Maybe we're supposed to be blue-green this draft, actually.
Yeah, that card is just really undervalued, but I'm totally cool with taking it.
This card?
Yeah.
So it's a big mana rock until it wakes up.
Yes.
I'm down for that in this deck. Do you agree?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very down. Unless you really want the 22. How much is exploration? Exploration is 1.32 ticks.
Not for it. Are we putting this? Like yeah, there's not many red cards in our deck, so we're actually blue, green, splash, red, and white, most likely,
Yeah,
right?
I agree with that.
So do I want this? This is not very good in our deck, but maybe
It
I
is
still
not.
take.
I actually like Tumble Magnet more than Controra. But in all
My
fairness, it's probably not making the man.
I'm fine with putting down my sideboard.
Veteran
Uh,
Explorer, let's go.
really? Is this good?
I don't think so, but I think it's what our deck wants. If we're not abusing it, then
But we can't even sack it.
well, you play it on turn 1, and it's either a moat or it lets us play our plus 5 drops.
I'm just gonna say I played with and against a lot of Veteran Explorers and Legacy. It doesn't work out like that a lot of the time. I'm not gonna
But doesn't
lie.
Legacy have Delver Secrets that can fly over a Veteran Explorer?
But their deck also has no basic land, so hypothetically that I mean I'm gonna take it, but I'm probably not starting it. All right, how about a Genesis, an Embrace, or a Wizard?
I like the Wizard.
Yeah, I think we're gonna play both. I think I'm gonna cut Heartbeat from my deck.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wow. We could have dreamed 1,000 dreams. This pack sucks too.
Yeah.
I'll put this in the sideboard in case we need it for some reason.
Yes. In case we need it.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Don't you want the show and tell card?
You're aware this card's like pretty bad, right?
Hear me out. Is it symmetrical?
Yes. They get the first crack at it.
Yes. But are they slamming down something better than what we're slamming down?
It's pretty easy for someone to have a stupid rare in this format, right?
All right, you got me.
You can't get me that easily. Like that's epitome of a card that's like I think show and tell would be horrendous in this format for similar reasons.
I think it'd be an all-star sideboard card.
I'll take
Wow,
my
we're extracting maximum EV out of this draft.
I am.
Oh, the 1.32 ticks table.
Yeah, what are these people doing? They're just letting me have all of the tickets.
You're just Scrooge McDucking your way into breaking even in this draft.
I am. I really am. All right. I'm gonna probably shave down on the red splash. Is my suspicion.
Well, in all fairness, it's 2 removal spells, and Manamorphose isn't even a red splash. So
I know.
I think
I'm leaving the Manamorphose for sure in this deck. All right. What does our curve look like? Wow, our curve sucks.
Yes. I think we can cut the Aureox Salvagers because
Really?
we're not buying back. We're not buying back Bobble more than one. Oh wait, I forgot we had map. Never mind.
I'm gonna leave the Salvagers and play exactly one Plains.
Do we want to play Force of Will?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, I agree that alt casting it sucks, but it's just you look at how many bombs there are in the format. And then I'm gonna cut one Cloud Reader Sphinx. Is that crazy?
Yes.
That's crazy. How about Metallic
Yeah.
Rebuke?
I'm more okay with cutting that.
So this is a 16 lander, but I think that's fine. We have a lot of. Well, maybe it's not fine actually.
I don't know. I feel like Veteran Explorer would be really nice in this deck.
Really?
Nah, it's fine. I do think it would be nice, but
Uh, question: should I be playing this Ratchet Bomb main deck?
I think it's more matchup dependent. So
I'm
I'm
gonna
cool
cut
with
the
it.
Ratchet Bomb from Metallic Rebuke. Is that crazy?
No, that seems fun. But Ratchet Bomb for Veteran Explorer, that seems a lot better.
I'm not doing that. Although I definitely could believe where you might be correct about that. I'm less sure.
I'm gonna look real smart.
Um. Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right.
I'm going to admit I'm not sure, but I'm not going to do it just based on theory.
You're also playing a lot of green sources. Jeez.
You think I should cut one for an island?
Yes.
Okay, I'm down for that. All right, we got a masterpiece of a deck. Bubble, Salvagers. Exactly one white source for my Salvagers, so I can recur very slowly. Yeah, I think maybe if I'd push on blue green earlier, our deck would be slightly better.
Nah. I don't think there were many decision points. But then again, I felt After we took the Blood Moon, we were kind of mortally locked into taking some random cards.
That's fair. I think this deck is fine. If
Yeah.
yeah, I heard you. I hear you. I like that
Oh,
very
actually,
reluctant
we should
yeah.
definitely be playing Face of the Guild pack. I think that card is like very, very, very good.
Oh, you want to play? Oh, it's not too late.
Yeah,
What am I cutting? The
I'm
third
not gonna
Sphinx.
thanks for thanks.
All right. Oh yeah, Hexproof from Monochord is like kind of broken in this format.
Yeah, it's very stupid, and it's all that I have lost to that card a lot. I don't even remember picking that one. Jeez.
Yup, this is what I signed up for, isn't it?
Yeah, we're mortal locked to heat these hands.
You have to say it back once you've seen it, otherwise you're gonna get screwed.
That is how the GG works.
Because it doesn't really matter when I bobble them. But I'm definitely cycling this bobble. Wow, it's a bobble on bobble mirror.
Uh, I see your opponent also wanted the 5-6. It's unfortunate we had to give up a real pick for
Lightning Axe is their top card. Hmm.
it.
No, don't worry. I'm just gonna metamorphose into blue next turn. All right. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I know they have Lightning Axe.
Doesn't matter. We weren't going to apprentice it to anything anyway, so I'd still run out the apprentice.
Yeah, I guess I don't care if they axe it. It costs them 2 cards to do so, right?
Yeah.
They're doing it.
It's wild to me, but I think they have to respect how good the apprentice is if our opponent has it in their deck.
Yep. They discarded a Toll Collector.
They
Harry
started
the.
on curve.
Oh, they had a different 3-drop. Harry the Lizard Wizard, thank you for the sub. Let me know if I should open a chest for you. And, So, I think I don't want to loot away many of my cards, so I think I'm just going to go Magnifying Glass, Riddlesmith.
I would like to do that because you want the mana, or
Yeah.
you want to be mana efficient in the aggro matchup. I'm actually totally fine looting away cards we can't cast. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
like, our cards aren't going to matter when our opponent has us dead.
Although Red Source would be real nice to just take out both of those slowly.
If only we had a creature that would be able to absorb the damage and get us 2 red sources. But what kind of creature would be able to do that?
Yeah, that doesn't exist. You're just talking out of your butt.
There has to be an easier way. Oh my gosh.
I will snap block the Battle Rattle if they attack with it. But I don't believe they're going to, right?
I also do not believe they're going to. Oh my gosh, Battle Rage. Ah, we got bodied so hard.
I'm not sure if Veteran Explorer would have saved us from that fate.
Yes, I agree that getting turn 5 is
But I will
very
also
cheap.
side in the Veteran Explorer now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take out like
the Riku. We're
yeah.
never gonna have the time to copy more creatures. I'm also down with Warning and Tumble Magnet.
Oh, definitely agree. If they're gonna battle Rattle, Tumble Magnet's like pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Can I should I cut one of my big things? Probably.
I like Terracodon because it's 4 blockers. I don't like Sphinx because we could die and then we'd have to jump block with it.
Right.
Wow, we sure participated that game.
We showed up. That's for sure, right?
Yeah, I thought it was insanity that our opponent was discarding a card on curve.
Nope, it made complete sense after they gave us a
Yeah.
unreal beating.
Well, it was going to go one of two ways. It was either going to be masterful or it was going to be psychotic, and there was nothing in the middle.
It was masterful, actually.
Yes, turned out it was masterful.
Aha! Aha!
Just how we drew it up.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so if they attack, I can actually hardcast a 4-second main.
Yes.
You like that big brain play? Come on, attack, attack, attack. What? Lame.
Well, now it's a moat duty.
Heh you said duty. Saving this in case I draw Salvagers next turn.
Yeah.
Will block. Actually, will I?
Wait, why wouldn't we block?
I'm not blocking.
You're not blocking?
Wait, should 1, 2, 3, 4. They're missing white.
But they're also cut off from playing a 6-mana spell.
Not sure about this actually, but
They got red, red. I think you should just play the Manamorphose now.
agreed. Probably like this.
Sure. Float black to send a message.
No. God damn it.
Well, it's
All right.
fine. We can cast the Force. We tank 9, and then hopefully Terracodon doesn't just die.
I'm doing this.
Agreed.
And then I'm probably blowing up 3 islands on my side.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Okay, I'm at 6. What do you got?
Oh, they slam down Battle Rage. Jeez.
I'm actually killing Island Forest, I think.
Yeah, that should be fine. I don't really feel that way.
I'm definitely not giving them any creatures. I think that's just maniacal.
Yes.
8 mountains, huh? What does that mean?
Well, they didn't get planes,
They
so
showed us planes last game, right?
I'm pretty sure they did.
So what does that mean? I feel like it means something. Alright, I feel like they only have lands in their hand. I'm going to attack for 9. I'm sending a message. I'm not afraid to attack with my 9/9.
Yeah.
I showed him who the boss was.
Do you triple block? Oh, never mind. We don't get the option.
So I'm dead to Battle Rage, but I'm okay with that.
Even with the double block?
Yeah, if I double block and that's 5, 10 minus that's 4 plus 2, right?
Oh yeah. I guess you're just always dead.
So I shouldn't play around it then, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Fuck.
Ah,
God damn it.
pain.
No, doubling and singling doesn't play around Battle Rage. It literally, like, for
Yeah.
the
We
reason I
realized that.
listed, it just doesn't do that.
I also don't think it's a winning line to hold back on Terrastodon, just because that just gives the opponent more turns.
Well, that sucked. That's a
Yeah,
pretty unique deck. I haven't seen people draft that one.
yeah. I've seen it pop up more.
Well, that was not the best showing for this deck, but also I think that matchup kind of sucks if my
I
opponent's
would like to
like,
point out Veteran Explorer was MVP there.
what?
Veteran Explorer was very good there.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like they just drew the second Battle Rage.
No. I think they were setting it up. Otherwise, they wouldn't have shot off the first one. In which case, we could have attacked with an elephant instead of the Terrasodon.
Okay, that makes sense. That
Yeah.
actually does make sense. That's probably what I should have done then.
Yeah.
All right, we will choose to play first. All right, I'm in for this one.
Ooh,
It's a turn
that's a
force.
real spicy one.
If we draw a forest, it gets even better. All right, serious question. Do you think this deck is good?
No,
Okay.
but I was very down to do these wacky kind of decks.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if it works, but I don't think it's missing too much. Oh,
Yeah, but if we play against a control deck, we're gonna go like way over the top of them. So this is the exact matchup we wanted.
wait. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I could play Chalice for 3.
Yeah, that seems great.
Chalice for 3 plus Basalt Monolith, and hope I don't get Mind Rotted. All right, let's see. Did they fix this interface? They did. They no longer let you just play it for 0.
Yes, that was very annoying.
I could have also played Chalice for 1 and played the 3/4. Maybe that was better.
Eh. If we put our opponent on a control deck, like
All
I
right.
think the difference isn't big.
So, real question is, do I play around Toxic Deluge?
No, I refuse to play around a rare game one.
Okay. In which case, what lands do I kill of mine? Probably just Island Forest, right?
I would be down for. I'd be down for blowing up all the forest. Let's go. Or the chalice, or basalt monolith.
Actually, I
Like,
should just kill the Basalt Monolith, right? Yeah.
yeah, I think it's totally fine to kill the basalt monolith. Like, we have infinite mana.
I can tap better.
Yes.
Just irrelevant bluffing. So I'm gonna kill Island.
Wait, you should float the basalt monolith because you could also play the sphinx.
Oh, yep. I can still target though. Island, Forest, Monolith, float. Let it resolve. Why would I blow up their stuff? That seems. I mean, I understand I could do that into Sphinx or into Rift, but this is literally just a.
I understand the inclination to do that because I think that's the common play pattern for cube. Oh yeah, snaps off. Like our opponent just has to deal with so much.
What was that? Or turn 5? Who needs Tron?
Yeah, that was quite nice.
Actually, I was probably supposed to leave a second island because of the Rift.
Rift is only one blue.
No, but I couldn't cast it without floating mana through the wizard.
Oh yeah, right.
Okay, so opponent showed us Swamp, 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 Glass, Dies. I think they're probably a
We're
control
playing
deck.
control though. So if anything, we could go even more over the top.
I like the second Sabotage and probably the third Sphinx, and I'm gonna cut like
What does our wacky triple blue enchantment do?
if we would draw one card, we draw two instead.
Get it in there.
Okay, what am I cutting? Like maybe these
Uh,
red cards on the splash?
well, if we're using the same logic that Steel Sabotage is good and a Braid should be good, but I'm down to cut the Brimstone Volley.
Two cuts. I'm gonna cut Mechanist actually. It's not
Yeah,
great.
I'm down to cut Mechanist. I'm also down to cut Riddlesmith.
Alright. Yeah, we just don't need to block. We'll be on the draw.
This would be the perfect time for our opponent to just curve like Glaze Speed, Parasitic Strix, and just block us.
You mean things that we steal sabotage on turn 2 and 3? On turn 1 and 2?
That's fair. You got a point there.
Dude, steal sabotage is really that good. I didn't want to start the heartbeat. Probably was a slow. I'm gonna just keep. Whatever.
Yeah.
Slow, and they didn't remove any of my stuff despite being mono black. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, okay. All right, just give me an island deck. So they're black-green. This makes more sense. Well, they're curving out, as the kids say, but
they're curving out with 1/1s on the curve.
what? That's the best they could do. Actually, that might actually be good versus us.
Yeah, we do not have favorable blocks.
Gosh, I hope this Basalt Monolith doesn't get killed somehow. Alright, land! Nice. I'm tapping out for this, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's hard to kill. Maelstrom Pulse could obviously kill it, which would suck.
Yes. But There aren't really cards in that color combination that kill it outside of Maelstrom Pulse and Deluge.
Conan Hawk, I did not say that. I definitely did not say Goblin's the best Legacy deck ever. I said it was good. Yes, I'm sure. I was there. What? Oh my gosh. I don't think I can attack. This race is not.
I don't think you can attack, and I think keeping up with your counter spells is better.
I
So
agree. Especially since next turn is the turn that they would play their 6/4.
yes,
Ooh,
the
an
6/4 that you
island.
drop them, but is actually very good on this board.
I think I should just sabotage it.
Yeah, agreed.
Well, the problem with that is if I draw another land, then I could just Sphinx plus leave up sabotage, which might be better.
It's hard to say because I'm really bad at reading the green black art.
Yeah, I'm gonna rebuke it. That was my inclination. That's what I was thinking about essentially.
Yeah.
Hmm. All right, I'm gonna tap out this turn for Sphinx actually. If they have some seven broken 7-drop artifacts, so be it. I feel like I do not want these.
Yep, bottom, bottom.
That's like a drawing a card, right?
It's like drawing 2 cards.
Yeah, Fernando, that was my exact logic. Yes, I allowed her to play goblins. Oh my gosh, I was right! Ugh, I hate being right sometimes. That's okay, actually, like... Oh no! Our lands! Alright, whatever. This is fine. This is fine. You know why this is fine? If this doesn't die, I can just start making Conclave Naturalists.
Yes, agreed.
Yikes! Wow.
Yeah.
Some shenanigans are going down. Can I have that Metallic Rebuke back? I don't think our deck goes big enough for this. No!
Wow.
Oh, wait, no, that's fine. That's fine. If they're doing that,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Alright, we're gonna... Holy cow, we're just gonna obliterate them now, I think.
Yeah.
I give them their Salvage Titan back? That's fine. I just don't want to take the damage, I think.
The 1 point doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter about their no. I think it's totally fine for you to block, just because even though I don't think the 1 point matters, I don't think their salvage titan matters. Like we're going so over the top.
Maybe. We'll see what their follow-up plays are, but... This is too late. But I'm definitely mimicking this turn.
Yes, I missed some of that because I had to close the windows in my apartment.
Possibly I should have killed the automaton this turn, but I think it's okay. I can just take 5 once. Why not leave Sabotage up? Because I need blue mana for the Mimic, and I need to float mana through. God damn it. So I couldn't actually leave Sabotage up. Because you have to float blue through the Apprentice Wizard. Yeah, it's the weird mana dork. This was originally printed in Antiquities, I believe. With very different art. Yeah, cool art. I think the original art is pretty cool, too.
Oh wait, we got rid of the oubliette instead of the 5/7.
Yeah, I should have killed the 5/7. That was bad. Getting maximum punish for my bad plays.
It's okay. It's my fault because I had to close the windows in my apartment.
I think it might be time to block with Apprentice Wizard. Do you agree with that?
Yes, highly. Well, we were way off on what our opponent was playing.
Well, the problem is they didn't draw green or blue, right?
Yes. Oh, that was
Whoa!
very obvious. That was the splash card.
Oh! Wow. That's not good. Yeah, you can't. It's not an artifact on the stack, so I could not counter with Steel Sabotage. I obviously cannot bounce it with Steel Sabotage. And, frankly,
Yeah.
everything's kind of
Next
shit
turn.
now. I think we're probably dead now, and it's completely my fault. If I just killed the 5/7, this game would look a lot different.
No. Granted, that would be the better play. You were never beating Progenitor or Mimic on sticks of the guild deck.
That's true. Actually, our deck can't really beat that, right?
Yes, your deck has no way to beat it. So
Besides doing our own Progenitor Mimic on Sphinx of the Guild Pact.
at that point, I would just tap out because I don't want to go through that shenanigans.
Nope. Alright, we dead.
Yes.
Alright, well, we can reconfigure. I'm glad we cited out, like, the small ball stuff.
Yes, agreed. They had a lot of 1/1s at different spots of the curve.
Yeah, mimicking our own Sphinx would have been good, except the Sphinx wasn't out when we cast Mimic. So that's what happened. Alright, I don't think I want any of these cards. Still. The dragon's sort of close, actually, but probably not.
I think 3 Sphinxes is better than the 1 dragon.
Alright, should I choose to draw, or should I just choose to play because I'm a ramp deck?
I think you should play because you're a ramp deck.
Yeah, agreed. My 3-drop ramp.
Kill in game 1.
Yep, that's true. Our deck is designed to like go broken like that.
Yeah.
And by the way, shout out to Anzi D rating with 65. Probably watching Legacy players, but you know, this is almost like Legacy in some ways. We have a Force of Will for you, Anzi. We got a Force. We got a Fall from King Regal. There are Legacy legal cards.
Why aren't the chesties being opened?
What?
Why aren't the chesties being opened?
Because no one subbed.
Okay.
Harry asked for no sub. If I leave a legacy, it counts. Well, I have left Earth's legacy behind. Anyways, welcome. We are drafting Double Masters, which is a cool format, although I suspect I'll get tired of it in like a few weeks. But I'm not tired of it yet. What's the next set? Zendikar Rising?
Zendikar Rising.
Yeah, who knows what that'll be like. It could either be really fast or really slow. I guess it's more likely to be really fast, given the historical nature of both the BFZ and Zendikar.
I don't remember BFZ being that fast.
It was, I feel like. Actually... actually, I don't remember.
If anything, I remember Red White being actively pretty bad.
Green was bad in BFZ.
Green was horrendous, but
Yeah.
I remember Red White not being that good either.
Okay.
Because like, people were playing 7 and 8 drops.
That's fair. Oh, actually, now I remember. The best cards in that format were the Awaken cards. Like,
Yes.
the Draw 2 was insane. The Unsummon was insane. Yeah.
All your creatures get lifelink.
I didn't like Ruin Processor that much. I don't remember why. I probably had a reason at the time, and now I've forgotten. Yeah, there were a lot of big boys in BFZ.
Was Ruin Processor the one where you process
To
two
game
cards
5, yeah. Alright, well, this hand... We're not allowed to mulligan this hand in this deck.
Yep, agreed.
Which is a problem because we're also missing 3 of our colors.
That's a feature.
That's a feature? Wow.
Yeah.
Can I mulligan for new features?
You know what we signed up for? So yeah,
I do know what I signed up for.
we're playing a four-color deck, but we definitely need double blue. We also need double green, and we need like 15 lands.
We also need triple blue for that 7-drop.
Oh yeah.
Because you convinced me to side that one in.
Well, given new information, we definitely should have sideboarded it out. But I would love to play that just because there were a bunch of wacky 6 and 7 mana enchantments, and I haven't seen any of them played yet.
Alright, well, I can 2 for 1 myself to counter something important. Probably nothing that costs less than 5, though, I'm going to force. I don't know if you, Fernando, I don't know if you know this. Our opponent was also casting big cards last game, so I'm not sure you really want to heartbeat for someone like that. Not like this. All right, it might be time to do a different draft in the Phantom queue.
But you already got so much value with your force of will.
I think I actually did break even.
You're up.
I'm up?
You're up like 4 or 5 because of the Mishra's Bubble as well.
Nice. You love to hear it.
I mean, not really, but you know.
No, I need that.
You have redundant copies in your hand.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna force it. I think that's with another 0-1 for 3 in my hand. I definitely am not forcing that ever.
And magnifying glass. And your opponent only has a 1/1 out.
Okay, I'm playing magnifying glass now.
Yeah.
What's up, overvoltage? What's up? Yep. This is what I signed up for.
Yep.
What they played a 6-drop artifact, a 7-drop artifact. So 7's like 6 is the threshold where I start trying to leave those up, right?
Yeah.
But I might not be able to afford to do it this turn. Oh, and they missed on a land, huh?
Oh my gosh, we're so lucky.
But we also drew that.
No, it's fine. Now we just slam down Apprentice Wizard, right? If they missed on land, like we could actually jam.
Yeah, and they'll use that to kill it, but that's fine. Then hopefully we draw land to slam our Sphinx.
Yeah. They're like not even letting you go to main phase 2. Get that out of here.
Look, they know what they want to do, and I respect it. That's fine. That's fine. Just no. It only you only get somewhere if you have 4-power creatures, essentially.
Yeah, I get it. I've only seen it resolved.
Great, great.
That is great. We didn't want to pitch any of our other blue cards.
That's true. This is the one we can pitch.
Yeah. Is that a combo with Salvage Titan?
I mean, sort of, I guess. You need to sack a bunch of artifacts to keep returning it, but alright.
No, it's exile, right? To put it back in your hand.
No, you have to sacrifice 3 creatures to put it back in your hand, right?
I'll look it up.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. So I saw Forest and Basalt Monolith. I bottomed the Forest and kept the Basalt Monolith.
Agree. Yeah, you could exile 3 artifact cards from your graveyard to return it to your hand.
Oh.
You sacrifice 3 to play for free.
Okay. I forgot which one was which. It's been a while.
I only remember it because of weird birthing pod chains where people wanted to do Salvage Titan into Elish Nine.
Do I even care?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. That's the easiest it resolves. They've played a do nothing greater good so far. That's kind of nice for me.
Yes.
So
that was unexpected.
I know my top card's Basalt Monolith, which is pretty good here for obvious reasons. Should have tapped with my Forest, actually. But I suspect it's not going to matter.
Yes.
Because I really don't want to be tapping that to cast Forest. But just from a strict technical play standpoint, it is better to. Oh,
Well, the other thing is,
wow.
uh,
Is it good to trade 1 mana for 7 mana?
well, I was gonna say the other reason to leave double blue is to cast Steel Sabotage and Metallic Rebuke.
God, I love Steel Sabotage. I just think it's great in this format. Like,
I do not agree. I think when you bring it off the bench and you just like get your opponent, like you shatter their soul. But I do not agree with your assessment of it.
oh wait. Which
Yeah,
do I
I think you
play?
can.
Do I play the Thought Reflection?
Yes, please.
Do I
I just want
actually?
to. I just want to see this enchantment in play. We have the force of will.
All
We'll
right,
be Gucci.
fine. This is just for you. I think it's strategically incorrect.
I I don't agree. I don't think Terracodon does that much. Or no, I'm phrasing that badly. Uh, I think playing the thought reflection is as close in power level as playing Terracodon here.
All right, hold on. Get your votes in. Oh wait, I need to put a comma in. I'm gonna let chat vote. $30. Get your vote in real quick.
I feel that people are just going to vote for thought reflection because they want to be entertained.
Look, so far only 60% have, but you have to spell it correctly. Kane Daly, you have to spell it correctly. No, Kane Daly! No! Alright, it was 5-2. It was not close. Alright, we're doing it your way.
Perfect.
I mean,
Shane Daly.
I'm sort of intrigued to see what will happen too, because I don't think anyone's been close to casting this ever in this format.
You might have just broken a record by casting it once.
Kane Daly, you were outvoted even with your vote counted. It would have been 5-2. I have my finger over the Force of Will button. What is this? Giant walking ballista? Absolutely not. Do you agree?
Yeah, we can't beat that.
Actually, I think our Terreston might be able to beat that, but we can't cast it for 2 turns now.
Exactly.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. I can do this for 3. Or I could do it for 2 and play around Mind Rot, which is probably better.
Nah, let's do it for 3. We have a card that draws us an extra card.
Alright, fine. Wait, can I leave up the activation? I can't, right?
No.
Well, Kane Daly, you needed to get more people on your side to vote for that option. Look, everyone cannot say that I wasn't a man of the people for this draft. I did what the people wanted, right? Do you agree, Thien?
Wait, you took a bunch of random money cards.
Yeah, the people wanted that too.
Oh, they did? Oh, never mind then. Yeah, you're doing.
By which I mean I'm speaking for them and channeling their will. Oh no! Oh, this
What?
sucks. They're getting back the automaton. I guess if they just draw a bunch of cards, they don't even care.
Yeah, it's a 5/7.
Are
They
Twitch
also have to
chatters
discard
even
one
people? I don't know. Oh, they discard Shamanic Revelation. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm not setting you up to take the fall, Mike. I would never do that to you after all of the wonderful LPLs you ran. I would never do that to you. Never ever have I ever. Maybe I can deck my opponent.
You mean yourself?
Wait,
Oh,
they just
they're
snapped off
gonna
the
walk.
draw 6?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's wild. I don't know what's going on. Play map, activate map, get mountain.
Wait,
One,
why
two,
didn't you
three.
untap the Basalt Monolith?
What?
Why didn't you untap the Basalt Monolith in turn?
I'm a noob.
All right.
I believe I have enough to do everything I want to.
Yes, you are still in good shape. But if you untap the Basalt Monolith, we would also be able to investigate this turn.
Wait. Okay. I'm glad both of our apprentice wizards are in my graveyard, so I don't have to worry about my blue count ever.
Yes.
Alright, so I've relearned that this card still sucks.
What are you talking about? Our opponent had to kill it both times.
No, I don't think there's much merit to killing the oubliette. Like, it gives them a 3-3 and we get a 3-4.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Alright. Well, now we're,
Oh,
okay. Okay! Okay! Let's see, what does that do, y'all? What does that do?
copy giant elephant. Target
Alright.
zero permanent, because that's totally cool as well.
Alright, so I'm just killing all of their stuff, right?
Oh yeah, that's also super cool. I'm totally down to do that too.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go after all of their swamps first, I think, right?
I would go with island because we know that progenitor mimic.
Oh, yeah. Island?
Uh, I'm also cool with the oubliette or oubliette, and
Alright,
then 1/4.
probably the chalice then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see that.
Also, they can draw a bunch of cards, but who even cares? Like, they'll just have to draw
You're
three.
gonna next.
They'll just have to draw 3, discard 3, and it's like,
I think the best part is if they only have one basic island, and
oh.
then they're just
So if they mimic our mimic, they'll get 2 Terracodons per turn. That's kind of wild.
yes.
Wow, kind of that's kind of nuts.
But I'm crossing my fingers that they only have one basic island.
Oh,
Heck,
nice. We didn't make a flyer, so they couldn't crushing vines or mimic.
all right, now time to put them back in the Stone Age.
So 3 swamps, you think?
Uh, let's make sure we don't die from all the elephants that we give them.
No.
So we have 6 blockers currently, and we would put them up to 8 attackers.
I could do like swamp, my magnifying glass.
Yeah, let's just do 3 of their swamps.
Yeah, actually, I think this is safe. Whoops.
Even if it isn't, we lost the first round, so now we're just trying to get for 2 packs, so whatever.
Look, I'm not anti getting 2 packs back. I'm not Scrooge
Okay.
McDuck. Well, they can deck themselves. Does this do anything? It says non-token. This makes tokens. Lame.
Yeah.
But I probably still keep it, right?
Yeah.
This is kind of a funny game. How many Terracodons is enough Terracodons?
Well, this has been a very spicy game.
Well, we basically got to do everything, right?
Yeah, we played the Thought Reflection. We played Terracodon.
All right, I'm just gonna
You should target one of your own forests.
no, 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 no. This is a land destruction theme, y'all. I'm just gonna leave the braids so they don't kill me. I'm just gonna make them suffer. Because I don't think they can actually draw out of this with me making a 9/9 every turn.
11, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Well, if they have Might of the Masses, we should definitely play around it.
It's easy to play around. I just put 2/9/9s on those and block these with my other creatures, and then I have a braid.
They have more creatures than we do, so. Oh wait! Don't crack it.
Too late.
We could have turned that into an elephant.
Oh, that's so much better. I can still do that though.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, this is the play. This is what we should have been doing. All right. Gonna kill that. Just that and one of their forests, I think, right? Yeah.
We should target one of our forests too.
All right. We basically just have them in the lock.
Yes.
Now. Because now we're just going to Stone Rain them every turn and get ahead.
We also make a 9/9 elephant every single time we Stone Rain them.
Can I attack with one of these?
Not that one. Oh, wait. I can't tell anymore.
This is the non-token one because it's the leftmost one.
Yeah.
I could have probably attacked with the real one too, but I'm a coward.
I mean, your opponent has one forest up. What can possibly go wrong?
I don't know. Look, chat, do you live for this? If you like this, you should hit that sub button. This is just peak EDH. What?
No, the Gladiator reference. Are you not entertained?
Oh yeah, are you not entertained? Whoa, that worked. Social K42, thank you. Look, this is pretty cool, right? Come on, this is pretty cool, right?
Oh. Was that a chesty open?
If Special K wants it to be. Yo, DC Sports, thanks for that sub. The message hasn't shown up yet, but I see it. Alright, I'll open a chest for DC and Special K. This is peak limited. Come on. This is peak Double Masters limited.
Yes.
Nice. Alright, I will. Our opponent has Dread Return and... Oh no, the Dread Return and the Mimic!
I love it. You're just getting hard punished, and this is great.
How am I getting hard punished?
They can make 2 Rastodons, right? Like, I think we still win. I just think it's hilarious.
I think I'm gonna kill them this turn, actually, if I had to guess, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, they're doing it for you. They're like, we need to make elephants.
Alright, time for some... Alright, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, what? Oh, they returned it to their hand. I see. Alright, time to kill one of these elephants.
Are we making a clue?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what's supposed to happen now,
Our
actually.
opponent had Dread Return, Progenitor Mimic. I fucking love everything that's happened so far. This is...
Well, no, the thing is, can't we outpace the 2 Terrasons by just making 2 elephants every turn?
Yes.
And they'll deck out?
Yeah, they're just like, they don't want to deal with this misery either.
Look, are you not entertained, shop? Are you not entertained? Janky who, they did copy our Mimic, so at the beginning of their upkeep, they would make 2 Terrastodons. But 2 Terrastodons not powerful enough for Magnifying Glass. Alright, I will screenshot this for Twitter. That is a good screenshot.
It's so unfortunate. Our opponent had a good game plan to go over the top of the mid range and control decks, but they weren't expecting to be caught on the next level where we were already on the top floor.
We were on the top floor.
And I do think we could have not won the match, but we probably could have gotten the game where in round one where our opponent definitely had the second battle read.
All right, this is a keep for our deck.
Yep.
Oh, yikes. Do I have to force that?
No.
Okay. I hope it doesn't come back to kill me, but it might. I guess that's really, really, really slow.
It is. But also, if you force that, we would just end up dying to like a 2-mana 2/2. Our hand was not happening.
If we draw a force, his hand's actually pretty good because of this.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I have a hard time pitching Progenitor Mimic here.
I don't really want to pitch this either. Alright, their top card is Executioner's Capsule, and I don't see any black mana, so... Ooh, okay. Alright. Alright. Give me Apprentice Wizard. A force would have been so insane right there. Or next turn, a force is still good enough, right?
Yep.
Actually, we find these are just 1/1s. We have some time. Tien's eating chips. I'm not eating chips. You can see me, so you can tell I'm not eating. Can't see Thien because he's the wizard behind the curtain.
I was Jarvis the whole time.
Oh, not flat Lyserg 42. Probably have to force this one.
Why? There's a Cyclonic Rift.
Alright. Yeah, you can see me. I'm not eating chips, exactly. Alright, forced! Oh my gosh, yes! Oh my gosh. They can't even capsule it because it's not even a creature right now. Isn't that hilarious?
Lucky.
What?
They're so lucky.
Yo, what's up, Anton Grimes? Alright, 1, 2, 3. It's only 5 damage. Okay, okay. This is fine. What they can do is they can activate Wrist to get another token. Or another token and a Scion.
Yeah.
Alright, they're just hitting me for 5. Let's see if they have a 5-drop I need to counter. Nope. Don't need to counter that one, I think, right?
Nope.
I do think I need to force this capsule, though. Which sounds goofy, but it seems correct, right? Oh, they didn't even play the capsule. Huh. So, I just mimic Cosmox Predator?
Yeah, that seems fun.
Oh, the Slumber counters are coming off. If their hands cast down and capsule, it will be a problem. But if it's just capsule, I'm okay with it.
Well, Cyclonic Rift makes everything that they do not matter.
Except for capsule.
Woo!
Don't I not care about this?
Yeah, you don't care because you have the breath.
Yeah.
Also, playing that means they can't capsule the same turn.
Right. Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a counter on all their creatures.
Wait, did I just kill myself?
You should be able to survive this.
I should have done the math before doing anything. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine, yeah.
Yeah,
On my count, I'm only taking 11.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait. Oh, I guess, do we have to jump?
No. This is 3, 4, 4, so I go to 2.
Yeah, alright.
This is fine. Guess I have to force this, though.
Yep, that's really awkward.
So I'm at 1 now?
Whoa, wait, pitch a Steel Sabotage.
No, I know they have capsule, right?
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Yeah. Also, our thing is coming offline. Although I can choose not to use its ability as well. So I'm at 1. I know their last card is capsule. So this is not the safest situation, but it is manageable, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. So I guess I just rift now and attack for 3. Wait. Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Next turn I can play Terrastodon, which should be enough to stabilize the game. No, they still have this. It flies.
Yeah, they still have the flyer.
Oh no, that's kind of bad. So maybe I should have forced that, actually. But then I would have lost to the Fatal Push.
No, but they wouldn't be attacking for lethal.
But then I don't have a Predator. I can't Cyclonic... I don't know. It's kind of bad if I force that, right? Maybe they'll just go for... I don't know. Yeah, maybe I can force a chump with a... Oh, that's... Maybe I can force a chump with a 12-12. Yeah, maybe that's...
Yeah.
Maybe that'll work out. We have a wild deck, Sam. Were we on the play this game? No, they were. I think if we were in the play this game, it might have been worked. Although we drew force literally on turn 4, so not great.
I think they're debating between wrist and the capsule. Got 'ems!
Yeah, I still need to draw something though, right?
Yes. Thought Reflection. No.
Thought Reflection's not in our main deck. So I'm dead? No, it forces a chump, right?
No, they can just block through 3, right?
Yeah, but that's a 2-2.
Oh, yes. Yes, you're good.
Okay, we're good. Just don't sack any tokens is the real answer.
You could sack exactly 1.
Should I chalice for 2?
No, I think glass and having the ability. No, sorry. My bad.
This is
Chalice.
okay. I don't think I can still chalice for 2 off the tokens. Wow, this is insane. 12-12 out of nowhere, making them
Rammus is
chump block.
Dagger Mimic.
Wow, that was
12
great.
body.
Yeah, I don't need to draw anything. I got confused. I don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just play chalice for 3, I guess. This says non-creature, right? Yeah, it does say non-creature. This is some real EDH bullshit going on here, right here.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Aren't there no more slumber counters left?
I assume the trigger still happens.
Okay. I should auto yield and say no now. Next time. I think they're kind of dead to this unless they have another flyer and another blocker, right?
Yeah, I was confused when you. I don't know. I was just confused. I thought we had it after we countered the capsule.
No, we were both confused. I was confused, I guess.
Yeah.
What did they do? Only play green black mediums?
Yep.
I sort of like another Cloud Reader Sphinx. I'm gonna take out the Mechanist. Ratchet Bomb's like sort of okay versus them, actually, right?
Yeah, it seems great. They have risks and they have a bunch of Kozilek Predators.
I want to take out Steel Sabotage.
They only had exactly Executioner's Capsule.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they should have played Risk instead of Capsule to play around Sabotage. Yeah, it's not out of nowhere. We were setting up for 5 turns, but I'm also Sam, you forgot I'm an idiot.
So I actually think they deliberated that for a while, and they noticed that you had the island, like the land in play that becomes a 12/12, and they didn't realize that you could just turn it into a creature right away. That being said, playing Capsule did nothing there, so I definitely would have went with the line that played Duress.
Yeah, then we would have lost, right? Because they can just block with their wrists.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we die. Then I would have had to draw something.
Yes.
Do I want Riddlesmith?
No. I was just about to suggest cutting it.
Am I really... Like, they're actually more aggressive, right?
Yeah, I like Tumble Magnet.
Okay.
Even though they went wide. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, Cyclonic Rift was amazing in that game, obviously.
Yeah.
All right.
But the 4 tickets was definitely better than the second Cyclonic Rift.
Yep. Okay. I'm probably supposed to sit on the map to see if I draw a red or a white spell first, right?
We have the Manamorphose. I'm just spewing on the map.
Okay.
Would you like a glass of wine?
Oh, absolutely.
You're eating more food, Thien?
Yeah, I didn't eat dinner.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. I was going to skip dinner to play more Magic anyways.
This is classic Thien. Yeah, we have salvagers in the deck, Sam, so I don't want to cut the bauble, but I see where you're at.
Wait, cutting Bauble was a consideration?
I don't know. This card seems really not very good versus me, actually.
Yeah, I agree.
The reason is we're not trading. We're, like, doing our stupid thing, right?
Yeah, this is where the levels come into play, where they're on, like, level 2, and we're on the top floor. So,
Oh, Sam was suggesting cutting salvagers plus bauble and planes. That's reasonable.
I'm totally cool with cutting the salvagers and the planes.
This is the classiest wine you'll ever have in your entire life.
Thank you. I was totally cool with cutting the planes and the salvagers. I just feel bauble is such a free roll and it's so powerful. I have a hard time wanting to cut it ever.
You think we're going to set up Quadrier Sphinx Progenitor Mimic this game? Oh, yes. I don't want
That
to...
seems like a better setup.
I think that's a better setup, yeah. Versus planes, or force. You think that's a crushing vines? They do not.
Yeah, our opponent is just already in the floor.
Maybe. I don't know. I certainly feel good about our shot. Considering I kept a hand that was mostly mana and drew some big stuff. But I guess... No! That doesn't matter.
Why does that matter?
I was just saying no out of instinct, then I realized it didn't matter. Is that fair?
Mm-hmm.
Apprentice Wizard was a broken mana rock this game.
And in previous games. I think if we are registering the card Apprentice Wizard, our deck is either going to be insane or unplayable and nothing in between.
It was sort of in between, I think.
Well, that's because we needed more blue sources. And once again, that was a feature of our deck.
Feature of our deck.
Double green, double blue, red, and white sometimes.
Yeah, this deck was something alright. Speaking of something, if you enjoy the stream, hit that sub button, hit that follow button. You gotta hit them with the commercial breaks when they aren't expecting it. This is non-token, right? Okay. Ooh, a bone picker. Alright.
You're just so high up in the stratosphere compared to what they were doing. This is...
I guess I can leave... No. I'm never blocking the wizard. Yeah. I could cycle a Manamorphose, though.
I'm surprised you didn't do that like 7 turns earlier after we got the mountain, but you know.
Sure. Alright. So I'll cycle it now. I'll have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll have 2 left over. You hit it and now you've unfollowed help. Well, I'm sure you can figure out how to fix that.
I think that's just the only logical thing you can do.
Oh, that's like kind of relevant. Sort of. I said sort of. Whoops, I can't tap like that. I can tap like this, though.
The question is, do you play it?
We've got them on all axes. Am I supposed to trade here? Probably not.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Just drawing Cyclonic Rift would be would just end the game on the spot if I just don't trade there.
I think the game is already ended on the spot.
Look! What if they deluge?
If they deluge, I'm never gonna play around a rare. They already played a rare. What are they gonna? Oh, they also have a rare in play. What are they gonna have? 3 rares?
This is still monocolored. Do you think they're trying to kill this?
Possibly. They're floating the mana, so would not put it out in range.
Sam has a great point. If they deluge, I can kill all of their clue tokens. They're trying to kill this. Whoa. They have a cool engine.
Yeah, they have a very good deck, but
we are up to nonsense that doesn't care about that, right?
Exactly.
I think I'm supposed to I think I'm supposed to try to get this up to 3, actually.
Yep, I like that. Like we have the clamps on all their creatures. Like they really cannot attack with Bone Picker without dying back.
Alright, am I supposed to attack with this now? Probably not still.
Yeah, I don't like attacking just because it gives them a clue and an extra draw off the ritual.
Yeah. We can just sit. They can't really attack us with either. I mean, I guess soon they can attack us with that. It's a race. Ratchet Bomb versus Defiant Salvager. Who wins this race? Tune in!
Yeah, except the Ratchet Bomb is on a jet engine of 3 Sphinxes.
It's fair. The other thing I could do is try to get this to 4 to just one-shot them by killing Bone Picker.
Also reasonable, but at that point, I believe you would have 5 Sphinx.
That's fair. So that's probably not correct then. We'll see what happens this turn. They're probably supposed to sack Whisper to Salvager.
I think the correct play would be to draw your card before you play your spell. This is just a PSA for everyone.
Yep.
Draw your spell, like draw your cards, then analyze the situation.
Well, you'll note that they played their Whisperer first, then drew a card.
Yeah. That is not good sequencing.
That Whisper does tap for 2 green, though, so they probably were going to play that a large portion of the time.
Well,
unless if they drew something that cost 3
or more.
Yeah.
So, like they automatically just restricted their options.
Oh shoot! I forgot to click on that. That's pretty bad, actually.
Yeah, it's all relatively bad. But
wait, what if I just attack for 10 this turn? I mean, it gives them an extra draw, but puts them to 15. Then they die next turn to the 3 flyers.
You have a bunch of unkillable Sphinxes. You could have done random things and have this game unlock. So you know.
Well, I'm trying to figure out if attacking this turn is correct or not.
I don't think there are wrong decisions anymore. I think that's where we're at.
Alright, I've determined it's probably wrong to attack because it does give them one more draw step to look for their
It gives them 2 draws, by the way, if you attack.
Yeah. They're not dead next turn because one of the Sphinxes is summoning sick. Which is why missing the quick on that was really bad. Because I think killing the Salvager is like kind of relevant.
I'm just gonna say it's usually really hard to kill one of the Sphinxes. So the fact that you have 4 of them out, I want to say you're like 99% wins.
Yeah, imagine if they have Maelstrom Pulse. Well, then I lose.
Maelstrom Pulse, Toxic Deluge, all these rares.
You know what? Didn't we go on about how you're not allowed to just say things because it's more likely to happen?
Yeah, but they never happen, so whatever.
Damn it, now I'm getting punished by not bumping this up to 3. Oh my gosh.
We're on 2 anyway, so you're good.
No, but it would be on 3 this turn.
Yeah, it'd be 3 on this turn, but they would also be dead like 4 turns ago. So, whatever.
I don't know. I think it is going to matter, actually. Maybe I'll just draw Cyclonic Grip, then nothing will matter.
Yes. That is also viable.
Or Terastodon, then nothing would matter either.
I'm going to be part of the It Didn't Matter Already squad. But yes, there are a lot of things that you can do to make it matter less.
Definitely wish I had this Ratchet Bomb on 3.
Yeah, your opponent is definitely punishing you hard for that.
Alright, Zirconic Rift would be nice.
You can't use your one time.
No, I just said it would be nice.
I think that's an implicit calling for a one time there.
No, it's not. That's not how that works. Don't be silly, Thien. See, I drew an uncastable card instead.
Yeah. Once again, a feature of the double blue, double green, 4-color deck. Oh wait, I think you might be attacking with too many creatures. If they capsule your apprentice wizard, they might be able to just wipe out all. Like, I do not think you should attack there.
So when they attack, what do I do?
How big? The Briars are 5/6s.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. I do not think you should attack with any of the Sphinxes though, because
Yeah.
if they kill the apprentice, there's a very realistic chance that you just die. In which case, my statement about how everything that you did stop mattering would have been patently false.
Yeah, but I already messed up the one thing that did matter, which is what if this Retro Bomb was on 3?
I do like that that did end up mattering.
Of course it matters!
Well, it's one of those things where I was like, there's no way he could goof. He's just so far ahead. And then you like goofed.
Yeah, it was really terrible, I agree. But you know, sometimes shit happens, whether you cause it to happen to yourself or not.
Your opponent is probably fuming that you missed the counter just because they are so far behind. And they're just like, this dick is just like messing with me. It's just impossible for me to win this.
That is possible.
Yeah, if you attacked with 3 Sphinxes, I think your opponent would have won the game.
Fair enough.
Like, if we had to punt one of the progenitor mimic Sphinx, like, I think it's very realistic we lose.
Yeah. No, that one... Yeah, agreed. Wait, what did they capsule?
They sacked it to the salvager.
Shouldn't they just capsule my apprentice wizard?
Yeah, that definitely would have been a lot better, but...
Okay. So, the correct block, I think, is here, here. I guess, do I play around Might of the Masses?
You might not have to.
So, if they have Might, it's 11.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
If they have Double Might, I die.
Oh my gosh, double might would be hilarious here. I like high key want your opponent to have double might now.
But if they have Double Might, it's like pretty bad for me, sort of. Actually, it's not that bad for me, right?
Well, you'd be dead, right? So if they had double, whatever.
Maybe I should just double block both, and if they have Double Might, they clear out both of these, but then I clear everything out anyways, so it's fine. Alright.
Yeah, this is just so weird when you have a Ratchet Bomb out on 3. You're just like bidding a bunch of Sphinxes. Ooh, they did have a might. Do they have a second? That would have just been masterful play if you played around double might in the masses.
Alright, I'm not gonna forget this time, I promise.
Yeah.
That was narrow. That was pretty bad. Like, this game would look so different if I didn't have to do that, right?
Yes. That is surprising how relevant that was.
It always matters, folks. It always matters. It's unclear how much it matters, but it always matters, right?
Non-trivial amount. Whoa, wait, do it EOT. So they
That's
don't get
right.
the extra draw.
That's right.
Too bad this is non-token. I think this card was actually just horrendous in our deck, but it never came out.
Wait, this is non. Oh my gosh. That card's just not good in our deck, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they do get 2 more clues, but if they couldn't beat our Sphinx recursion before, seems unlikely they'll be able to do it now.
Yeah.
Well, we at least got to play a lot more turns with a sweet deck. That's the upside. And we can still draw the Cyclonic Grip for lots of shits and giggles.
And we can copy it.
Oh, they have the Veteran Explorer. Everyone gets tricked by the Nick Fitz. It's a dumb legacy name, don't worry about it.
Wow, we get to play 2 Auriok Salvagers.
We do, that's kind of funny. Was this the person we Terrastodon locked, or was that a different match? I don't even remember.
That was, match 2, where we destroyed all of their lands, and they Dread Return back Progenitor Mimic, copying our Terrastodon Progenitor Mimic, so that they would have 2 Terrastodons.
Alright, it's finally time to attack with some 5/5 flyers. We can, in fact, copy our Auriok Salvage. If we draw Terrastodon, we can copy it. That's kind of sick. Right?
Yep. We cannot copy it. We cannot copy spells.
This seems very clearly correct to me.
Agreed.
Well, we went off the rails, and it seems like our deck succeeded in going off the rails. I'm going to make 2 Auriok Salvagers. It seems pretty damn safe to attack for 15.
Yep.
Finally, we've taken control of the game. It was looking bad because I didn't Ratchet Bomb that one turn. I didn't ratchet up the Ratchet Bomb like I was supposed to. But
we didn't accidentally attack with 3 spaces when we were dead on board. So we had that going for us.
Look, our deck is sweet. You can't deny that.
It's an absolute masterpiece.
And they can't...
Don't think Auriok Salvagers should have been in the deck.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, 2-1. I do have to work tomorrow, so I don't want to start another draft, unfortunately. But let's open a few chests in celebration of everyone showing up.
Yes.
I'll open...
You're also way ahead, because 2 packs plus Force of Will, Bishop's Bauble, and Blood Moon.
Alright, I'll open 2 more chests, and then call it a night and raid someone. Skill Borrower. I borrowed your skill tonight, Thien.
What a fitting card to open.
What?
What a fitting card to open.
And let's see what else we got in the chest. Whoa! Is this worth anything? It might be, actually.
Yeah, Iphoria commander cards are... Who can say?
I don't even... It's 8 tickets! We take that! Why is this card... I don't know. It's just random commander 20 cards, you know? You know how it be. Alright. Yeah, good stream. You know, drafting those nonsense decks is fun, even if it's not the best for your win rate, right?
So I draft fun decks that are also good at winning.
Look. That's just too much to ask for.
In all fairness, I think we've had a very consistent draft theme that outside of the first time we O2'd, I think I'm 2-1 with you every single time I've drafted.
You have. All right.
Red White deck, the Blue Black Ninjas.
Oh, blue black aggro, artifact aggro. We had no ninjas because ninjas are not.
I'm talking about when we did Modern Horizons. We 2-1'd with the blue black aggro deck, and the Grixis deck that we had.
All right, I'm looking at who's streaming. Someone else is streaming Double Masters, Ronnie Rittner, so I'm gonna raid that person and call it a night. But thanks for everyone. I'll be back on Thursday and Friday, I think, to stream some Constructed. So be there for that. Thanks for everyone. See ya.
Have a good night.